channel. Great to have your company, as Dwayne Russell would say. I think he's actually commentating this game. Big one tonight. coming off the bye, we face North at Marvel, a team that many have expected to be sharp and improved this year. And I'm really interested in this challenge. It's going to be a tough one. I think North and Swans games the past few years, we might have the wood over them, but there's been some close contests, especially at Marvel. So I'm expecting them to really bring some good footy. And yeah, there's definitely a world where they could maybe even win well. So yeah, the injuries are starting to pile up our end a little bit. I don't like to dwell back on these, but you know, it has to be said. I think it's about almost 9 or 10 of our grand final side from last year out. It is what it is, though. I think this year is going to be a lot more changes. We said there's an opening round. You know, it's a chance for Corey Warner and Huddle in a few of these younger types. 𝐓𝐴 𝐿𝐼 plays his first game of the year. He had a superb game in the VFL against the Pies 2 weeks ago, about 37 touches. So in he comes. We'll play a forward role. Pumpley out, which is a shame, but he hasn't been at obviously 100%. But yeah, if we want to win this game today, we just can't let North dominate the midfield. Look what they did to the D's, so we've really got to watch out. Jordan has to be, I reckon, LDU. He has some big performances against us sometimes, so we just can't let him waltz through and dance through our midfield. I'm just updating the like counter, by the way, lads. I've got to do that, and I've got to do the chat as well, so just bear with me, and then I'll be able to read the chat. But hopefully everybody's going well. Crazy day of football, might I say. Jeez. You got to feel for the Crows a wee bit. I thought they were, yeah, probably hard done by. A few of those calls not going their way. Rankin, that just had to be a mark, or at least a marking infringement. He was tackled whilst he didn't have possession. But what a game. Back and forth, had its ebbs and flows. Both teams had their momentum. Yeah, quality, high scoring. And both sides had their dominance in the air, like Ben King and Jed Walt had some really good marks, and of course down the other end, Phil Thorpe was outstanding, and Walker took a few grabs. But yeah, it just came down to who was really gonna have the key moments. I thought Adelaide had a lot of mistake-prone moments, drop marks and fumbles from Mark Keane, for example. But you think both teams will be up there this year? That was a really good contest. So yeah. Did tip the Crows, though, so I feel a little bit hard done by getting that incorrect, but no shame in getting that wrong. I think it was a good contest. All right, let me just add this chat thing, and then I'll actually communicate with you a lot instead of ignoring you. Okay, I think we're good now. Beautiful. But yeah, hopefully everybody's going well. And then obviously the Lions just class above the Tigers as expected. But Richmond had some good signs. Lawler, I think, about 22 touches and really impactful. Harry Armstrong got in the game a little bit. Yeah, no, there was some good signs. But yeah, geez, for Brisbane. Love Jasper Fletcher. He's a player. He's quality. But hopefully everybody's going well. 𝐴𝐿 𝐼𝐶, Dark Horse. Yeah, I feel like with we still have the talent to win this game, Dark Horse. I mean, effectively, we basically have the same team list against the Dockers, minus Papley, but as we've been saying, hasn't been massively effective for us. You know, we're able to beat Freo over there, so we'll see. We'll see. I think it's going to be a tougher test if North really put the hammer down. It could be a tricky night for us. And yeah, sorry about the countdown, lads. I can't play these team songs anymore. There's nothing wrong with him usually, but now every time I finish a stream, I get a bloody email from YouTube saying, "Oh, this is owned by some suburban football club." And it's like, no, it's not. But bloody hell! So apparently they have the rights to an actual official team song. I don't know. It's just YouTube for you. Hey, Rolls, and fun fact, both of my nicknames are Rolls and Macca, says Fulham Famous. Okay, so I'm assuming your first name's Roll and your last name is something Mick, like mine. Very nice, mate. John, hopefully going well, mate. Good luck to both teams tonight with Blue Blackers shambles. Sorry, man. Yeah, that was a rough evening. We streamed that game. It was I thought it was a close contest the first half, but you just knew they were going to fade away. Just the skill level was quite different. Quite a class above from the Pies, and I listened to Terry's review on Blue Abroad this morning, and yeah, he's had enough. Yeah, got a feel for those lads. Anyways, here we go. So a few minutes to the first bounce. Well, Ashcroft for the goalie. Yeah, how crazy was that? I thought it was like, oh, has he fluked it again? Not fluke, but did he really mean that? Obviously, his last year's one against Fremantle didn't really mean it. So don't tell me he's got at 2 years in a row. That would be something special. Oh, Cousins Caleb Mitchell. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, good old Sid. He's played a few games. Debuted against the Tigers last year in a loss, unfortunately. Hasn't really got much of a run yet. Was okay in the pre-season from what we saw, but I think he's one of the emergencies. And yeah, plays obviously tomorrow. We do play North tomorrow at Arden Street, 12 o'clock. And there's that man on the screen, Jack Whitlock. So I've heard some good things about him. Remember, North traded their first round pick to trade up to get this guy. So obviously they really rate this fella. Had a lot of it in the VFL. Obviously his brother, I think it's Matt Whitlock, got drafted by Port. He's more of the forward type, whilst Jack's a bit more of the utility, can play both by either end. But they've got some good young key position players now. Combin's obviously moved back there, and Cullen Dawson and Will Dawson was one they drafted last year too. Played a few games and had a long-term injury. So, yeah, no, we'll take one of our tools. This should be interesting to see how he goes. Sheldrick's the sub for us again tonight. Hardiman is the sub for North. Whitlock debut. O'Sullivan an illness. Phillips is, I think, injured, or was he dropped? And then Toby Pink out. Makes way for Griffin Logue, so he's back. I forgot what it was for. It wasn't for an ACL, wasn't it? Nah, I think it was something. Yeah, the ACL in 2023. But Clear I'm really big on. Yeah, like when we look at it retrospectively, apparently he was very close from being in the final sides. Very close from making way for maybe Taylor Adams or someone like that, from what I heard. But yeah, really diligent lad, and I think he'll come in and play his role well tonight. And hopefully some centre bounces. That'd be great to see. Would indeed. But yeah, shame about the bloody cocaine stuff he had. That halted his season a bit. I think he would have played opening round. We've all had enough, mate. Yeah, no, most definitely. I mean, I've always got to be thankful, at least for myself, I've witnessed a premiership. I mean, I know I did my little rant video when we lost the flag last year. But, you know, I think every team has their negatives. You just got to think about the positives as well. But, you know, 4 grand final losses in a decade is a wee bit rough. But now I still remember I was a young, I think 10-year-old lad. Dad and I going off. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Oh, okay, I need to switch over to the right bloody program. Robot on the captain. Bloody Papley was the captain 2 weeks ago. Bloody never again. Will and Gabba hopefully going well. 4 from 4. Lions defeated. Oh yeah, Braver Bombers. Oh, okay, yeah. No, you've got the little symbols, so it's hard to see. Yeah, hopefully going well. Sure, welcome to Stream, my friend. Yeah, and Parker and Costanti tonight. Yeah, so obviously Papley out, Cleary in. Staying with the 3 talls. As expected, I think Lanhams deserves to stay, and I thought his ruck work in the final term, when Grundy was subbed off, was really good. I thought he played his part well, so he deserves a crack. And will the tandem ruck setup be the goal tonight to try and combat this beast of Tristan Cherry? You'd think he'll have a big game on us, but hopefully we can quell his influence. Hamling, looking reliable for his first 2 games, stays back there. McCartan in defence, and then we've got Blanky Rampy back there to mop up. 𝐓𝐴𝐶𝐞 continues to do his job. Florent, I think still a bit on the wing with the absence of Justin McInerney. Campbell, Lloyd through the wings, McLean, Jordan surely goes on to LDU. Like, come on, just has to happen. Let's have a look. Yep, there he is. And there's Luke Parker. He's starting the centre bounce. Oh, well, they have a big game. Hopefully a few turnovers. That's what we've known from Parker in the past. But here we go. Now, it's still weird to see him in a North Melbourne Guernsey, but here we are. It's going to be a tough test tonight, I reckon. We don't want to get North. There's certainly no easy beats. And here we go. Depth is being tested at the moment. So how do we fare? Chance to go 2-2 tonight and square the ledger. Whilst North have the exact same. It's 10th versus 11th, by the way, as you can see on the graphic. It's, yeah, bit of a mid-table clash, even though it's only round 4. I don't really look at the ladder that much, to be honest, early on. Anyways, we're live at Marvel. We're underway for quarter number 1. Sydney and North under the lid, and Tom Powell get the first centre clearance. He's had a good start to the year. Bit quiet last week, though, but again, any of these players can have a big night. And there you go. Good tackling pressure early on from 𝐼𝐶𝐞 and 𝐼𝐶𝐞. 𝐎𝐥𝐝 playing a bit more on the wing this year. Yeah, no, it's looked good. So Grundy and Cherry. Grundy hit out Heaney. I think Grundy's ruck work's been pretty good. It's just like his ability to cover the ground's been a bit of an issue, and his follow-up work hasn't been as great. Tank issues, you can sort of see, and he's looking like he's starting to regress a wee bit. Yeah, there he is, Jordan on LDU. Have a look at that. Hey! We've got a free for something. Go footy. Oh, what are you doing, Cherry? And Grundy turns it over. Nah, jokes. Goes up to Corey. Got to get rid of it. He does. Jordan, tackled from Daniel. Ball spills free. And buys ball. Portloos tomorrow. I'm going to officially become a Suns supporter. Oh, jeez. I thought you front row to the 𝐴𝐿 show, mate. Yeah, nah, it's exciting to watch the Suns. Cherry hits it down right to Heaney. Just gets the hand pass away to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Snap round the corner. Got to bring this to ground. Well done, Corey. That will do. Gain some metres. Going to be thrown again. Swans will probably win somewhere close to 2028 because you guys need a huge rebuild. I don't agree with that, to be honest. I think we've certainly got the talent. I don't know where we need to rebuild. It's hard to look at clubs though in the next 5 years. Really, anything could happen. Like I've seen there's always content of predicting the next 10 years for the next 10 premiers, but it's like how do you know? Like you never know what happens in 3 years. Like in 2021, did we expect Brodie Grundy after signing a 7-year deal to go to Melbourne and then the Swans in the space of 3 years? It's just like a lot can happen. Anyway, here we go, through the guts. Blakey, Florent, poor hand pass, and picked off nicely from Powell. Florent's been an issue to start off this season. Good tackle from Roberts, but they get it free here, and we've overcommitted. North are loose. Oh, fumble from Parker, though, but Simpkins able to back him up. Gives it back to Parker. A deep entry here. Hamling are going to arrive from the side. No, sorry, that's big Tommy McCartan. Good game last week. 2 weeks ago, and I need to stop saying that. Out across to Heaney. But a poor hand pass from Florent there. Like, he's got to do better than that. At least try and fake the hands to gain a bit of separation. But that's what we've seen quite a bit. These offloading hand passes we concede quite a bit. Roberts really should have wrapped them up a bit better, and then they were out and gone. Daniel now, sort of pretty decent start to the year, mops it up. LDU out to 𝐵𝐿. Wrap them up. Good stuff. Envy after going well, mate. Welcome. And George. Yeah, going well. Thanks, mate. Hopefully well yourself. And Anth, good to see you there, mate. Come on, Swan says valiant. Oh, yes, indeed. Nah, this is just a critical game. We need a win. Florent now off the back of the stoppage. Inside 50. Ball hits the deck. McLean, nice roving. Get it out to a teammate. Chance for Corey Warner on his favoured left. He's got the fur. Oh, he's missed. Crowd liked it. Looks like it just bent a bit too much with the snap there. Daniel now, sure. Good stuff there, though. That was, I think, our first inside 50 and really could have been a goal. I mean, Corey Warner there without any pressure really should be kicking that. Alas, it's a miss. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 looking like he's playing in defence tonight. Might move up the ground, though, as the game wears on. We'll see. He can move around. Zaha now moves up the ground and takes the mark. Zaha now tell the go, but they're just going to reset it here. 𝐼𝐗𝐿. Yep, so back to half back tonight to start off for 𝐼𝐗𝐿. Out across to Luke McDonald now. And now Colby McKercher advancing up the ground here. What can he manufacture? It's a nice short kick. Well spoiled from Tommy McCartan. Well done. Ball in. Now watching 7+. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay on 7+. KO's a bit closer to the actual live point. Can't wait to see how the Pies go next Friday night. Yeah, I mean, I just want to see how we go tonight and then sort of get a bit of a gauge on how they could go. Because obviously we do play them next week without Dan Houston, so that's, I guess, handy for us. Just like last year, he didn't play the prelims, so it's going to be another year where we don't play Houston, which is a bit fortunate because he's a good footballer. 𝐶𝐿 now back here to Griffin Logue. Important in. Not 15 here. Oh, geez, Parker, what you doing, son? How did he not hear the whistle? Campbell now, and just hit a simple one. Finds Will Hayward. We'll take that. He'll go back. Jeez. I mean, Parker, mate, you might want to get your hearing aid out. I love your son, but, oh, jeez, like, really should be hearing that. We'll take it, though. But these not 15 calls have been pretty strict, and, again, you see ones that are bloody 20 metres, and it's like, come on, how you calling non-15 for that? Hayward, he's been a bit hit and miss. He's struggled in some games, needs to convert this one directly in front from 40 out. Kicks on its way, and it's a beauty. We get the first on Saturday night. All right, this is a good start. Locking in our forward half here, pretty much to start off this game. North haven't really had a glaring opportunity so far in the first 5 minutes. He's been good as a pickup for us. Harry Perriman, member too. Yeah, no, they've played their part. Yeah, no, Perriman a bit more on the ball last night. No, sorry, on Thursday. He looked good. Houston the sniper. Yeah, no, and 𝐓𝐡𝐞 bloody talked to him, like, the next break. And, like, what's he meant to say? Oh, it was terrible for me. It's a heat in the moment act. Like, I think Houston said something like, oh, what I did was okay, but obviously the replay, it's not. No, it's hopefully going well, mate. Yeah, going well myself. Gonna do a 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Oh, geez, 𝐓𝐡𝐞. I haven't done a 𝐓𝐡𝐞 in absolute years. That's it. You know, he used to do it at school and stuff. To be fair, I've joined Cardman streams before, and he does a few of them. They're good fun. Get the centre clearance here, but Grundy, that's just poor. What's he trying to do? Coughed it up. LDU kick. Well, we'll spill out here to Dylan Stevens, another former Swanee. What can he manufacture? We'll just backtrack here to Luke McDonald. Bit of a blind kick. Should be picked off, and it is. Jakey Lloyd. Love the man. So Lloyd now, told to go. Goes down the line. Not a great kick, to be honest. Wasn't high enough for the tools, and well read from Logue. Turnover in midfield here for North. Powell to Bailey Scott. Now, what do they got here? They're going to go inside 50. Got good numbers back here. Ball hits the deck. Blakey's going to get a free. Oh, geez. It's on here. Oh, Jacob Costanti, eh? Hey, what have I said? He fires up, this lad. I've said it in streams before. Apparently at training, this guy was so competitive for us. Obviously now at North. And oh, geez, he's already bringing some biff. Riley Bice now. On shoe. Kick's no good, though. Turnover here. LDU. Kicking board here. Risky. Well done from Heaney. That was legal. Ball spilled out. Got to turn it over here. Cleary. Nice quick hands to Grundy. Now to Chad. Surely he's got the wheels past Cherry. He does. Out here to Warner. Some quick hands here through the middle of the ground. Hayward now. Can loop the hands to Campbell. Goes back inside. Maybe something in the corridor, but he wants to change the angles here. Poor kick. Gee, he's almost running too far as well. And now Luke McDonald. In a good spot here, Hamling. Little nudge. It was legal, apparently. Hanson Jr. Blakey, well read. Beautifully done from the Liz. And now he can go by shoe with a short kicking board to Will Hayward. Taking on here through the middle of the ground. And board now to Riley Bice. Bice out across now to Jakey Lloyd. We usually do the, you know, those footy grid games, Cheryl? And a Campbell. Okay, now maybe it could be on for handball receive here. No, he doesn't want to. Campbell now. Higher up the ground. That's a nice kick. Finds Lloyd in a bit of space. Probably on the cusp of his range, though. Will require a mighty kick. Yeah, no, so there's Costanti, there's Parker, and there's Dylan Stevens, and then obviously Pink played last week, but not playing tonight as he made way for, what's his face? Griffin Logue. Come on, Lloydie. Geez, this will be a good goal. Does he have the leg? Jakey Lloyd, no. This is not a bad start. 8 points to zip. Hopefully going well. Deckers, welcome, mate. So Blakey gave him a little nudge, and then, that poked the Costanti bear. He was not happy about that. Darcy Tucker. And half back, just going to go back here to 𝐼𝐴𝐷𝐶. And Kicks not too great. By-Sable intervene, gives a quick hands to Lloyd. Now back here to Sammy Wicks. Round the corner, high entry here. Could we have a fly? Maybe Big Pete. Ball hits ground level. Core mops it up all right. 𝐓𝐡𝐞, good tackle. It was legal. 4:50 stoppage. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 up in the box. On the phone already. 4-2 inside 50s here. Adams hits it out directly to a North player. Wicks. Geez, he started well, Wicks. He's mopping up really nicely. That kick just gets to Florent. He'll kick this. He will kick this. Ollie Florent, thank you very much. There we go. First two. Lovely kick on the run, Florent. I know he's had a struggling start to the year, but when he really gets free forward of the ball, forward to centre, I should say, he's a damaging player. Good start. First two. We're known for our slow starts, but to be fair, I think we've started off games, apart from Freo, we've started first quarters pretty well, I feel. And again, that first quarter against Fremantle really shouldn't have been, 27-1 or whatever it was. We really should have had about 2 goals. Nice from Wicks. He's mopping up nicely early on here. It's weird because Wicks has always been one of our more panic ball users when he was a small forward, but he's really shocked me. All right, good start here. Already 5-2 inside 50s. Just able to move the ball a bit better than North and locking in our forward half here. Tips going this week. Currently 3 out of 4 I tipped the Crows. Rough run to get on the wrong side of it. Would have been a nice one against the Grain. But yeah, a bit of a controversial finish. But oh, what a game. You know, both sides had the 3-odd goal leads, ebbs and flows. It was a really good game. That's a block every day of the week. And here we go. Chatty Warner will take advantage. And a mark here to Will Hayward. Chance for a second. Yeah, that was a clear bloody block out from Cherry. You could see that. Didn't really give Grundy a chance for a run up there. That's good from Wilbur. You know, really needs to take his chances. He's been a bit of a non-sighting as a forward target for us to start off the year, but he's already got 3 marks inside 50. So come on, Wilbur, let's kick this second. Need to put on the scoreboard pressure early here. Kicks on its way. Lovely. Good stuff, Wilbur. This is good to see. A few of our players that have had ordinary starts this season really starting this game well, like Florent and Hayward, with goals to them.
They've only been inside 52 times. That's the issue for it. So this is the problem sometimes when you go with a ruck that's not a full-time ruck. From that point on, you're in a bit of trouble. And then there's this mark. Look, that is an unbelievable chest mark over the top of 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐞 head. And the finish is...
Watch the first and last quarter. It's always going to be a good game because both have had great starts this year. Yeah, it was always going to be a cracker. Hard to pick. But, you know, I think the Suns had a lot more scoring shots. I thought they were a bit more damaging. Like, they were able to turn the ball over in a lot more dangerous spots. Adelaide's defence was a bit shaky. You saw fumbles from Keane and etc. and a few liabilities back there. Like, bloody Murphy. I tell you what, Crows fans hate him. He just butchered it quite a bit. Man. They did miss 𝐼𝐴𝐷𝐞. No, but I think that'd be good to see if both those teams can make the finals this year. On the ball, okay, we'll take that. Wasn't a disposal there from Jack Darling. Rowbottom now, inside 50. Can we have a fly from the side? Dosser, oh, geez, Joel. He didn't realise he was going to get it. It fell right into his laps. Sorry. Good pressure from Hanley. But they just get the kick away here in a dangerous spot. It's got to be roved nicely. Costanti did well. Just get the hand pass away, but it's a turnover. Cleary. Is that ball? Nope. So by the boundary, must have just hand passed. A good tackle from Whitlock. Good front half pressure. That's good from Hanley. Just get that little smother in. Similar start to the Lions this game. With our front half pressure, the first quarter was outstanding. So want to bring the heat early on. Already 7-2 inside 50s. Darling brings it down. 𝐓𝐡𝐞, lovely spin move. Hand pass in board. Not really to a teamer, but it falls to Parker and now to Stevens. Back to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Out of the 50 they go. Can they find a grab? And yes, they can. Paul Curtis. This man scares me. He can really turn it on in a space of minutes. Now Daniel to 𝐓𝐡𝐞 through the middle of the ground. Here come the hand passes. Back to Paul Curtis. And can they find someone out the back? 𝐿DU just can't find him on the full. Stays in though. Bites a good tackle or a good push out. Boundary throw on. 4:50 stoppage here for the Roos. Already 10 touches for 𝐼𝐶. Geez, he's all over us early on here. 𝐼𝐵𝐼's out of the ruck. Beautiful. And we'll just gain some territory off that. It's not really effective as it'll be mopped off here by North, but what can we force? Hardiman out wide here to Dylan Stephens. No, I just usually look at the stats and have a chat to the chat at quarter time and three-quarter time, Cheryl. 𝐶𝐤 just gets the hands out to Parker. Inboard here, bang. Oh, hospital hand pass. Good tackle from Caden Cleary. Well, we've brought the heat early on here. Oh, and Rowbottom's going to be off for the blood rule until the umpire sees it. Chad. Just can't get the hand pass out. That's ball. Had the arm free. Parker now goes deep. Rush it through. Hold. Yeah. Good see it there. So North will get their first from Paul Curtis. Oh, just those frees just hurt you when it's just a pack of players and the umpire just gets a free out of that. Well, obviously it's there, but you could pretty much see it from the screens. To be fair, bit of a hold on Curtis. And North get their first. But what I say just before, he scares me, this man. He really can change a game. Now, what happened to McCartan here? Oh, did he just lose his balance? What was McCartan doing there? That's just poor from McCartan. Is he alright? Is he on the pine? No, he's back out there. Okay, never mind. Yeah, geez, he looked like he hurt his leg there. That's off the Swans. Yeah, we start alright. First 3 goals, but you know, sometimes can mean 𝐓𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. It's a down LDU. I see, you just can't let their man loose. Jordan got to do better there. Inside 50, 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Looks like he pushed out 𝐵𝐶𝐤 legally there. He's got to watch out. No, he didn't. Oh, jeez, he's fired up, 𝐵𝐶𝐤. Jeez, that was a late call from the umpire. Took his time. Well, lack of discipline here. These are just 2 frees. Really shouldn't be given away. Inside 50 now. Good ball from 𝐶𝐤. Umpire's ball. Oh, I feel like this game's going to be a fiery one tonight. There's just something in this. Ball up here. Cherry hits it down. Snapping kick from Parker. 4-hitter, Darling. He's not attempting. Yeah, thank you very much. Jesus Christ, make an effort, old man. Lloyd's free. The Blues have killed my spirit. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. What an awful kick from Lloyd. Jeez. Oh, yeah, no, sorry about it, Simon, mate. You know, I have a soft spot for the Blues, but yeah, it's rough start to the year. Very, very rough. Bringing the heat here, North. Cherry hit down Chad. Instantly tackled. Geez, Sherry's hit outs have been good at the minute. Now Scott. Oh, he's made a muck of that. But sets it up. And Parker. Okay. But, like, what on earth were we doing there? I mean, what on earth was Lloyd doing? Like, just slow it down. We just need to settle here. Sloppy stuff. I mean, how have we let Parker loose there? Gets one against his former side. I know who's on in there. Sloppy stuff. Well, there we go. 2 goals conceded, quick as a flash. Oh, God. Not even a show respect celebration. He's really up and about. Come on, boys. Just need to settle here. 𝐓𝐴𝐴 here. Now set up inside 50 here. Good grab, Tommy Mack. Yeah, no, it definitely is gone to script now, what I say. Tommy Mack now. Out wide here. Ramps to Bice. Now Lloyd, okay, I need to settle here. So Lloyd, it was a great holding the ball. And then Lloyd, I don't even know what happened. It was basically a turnover, stoppage, North, and then goal from it, basically. So down the line we go. Oh, good grab from Combin. Yeah, we can't let this man dominate. He had a great game against the D's. Combin now down the line. This ball came late from Rampy. And ball up. Come versus West. Oh, it's going to be interesting. A lot of eyes on that one. And he gets the clearance. Whitlock, nicely roved. Back here now to Combin. To Daniel, that's not a great hand pass. We're going some meters there. Another ball up. WI Blue supporter. Hope the Eagles win now for my dad at least. Yeah, no, it's just that. I had the Blues miss finals this year, but I didn't expect an 0-4 start. This has just been a real disappointing beginning to the year. Lost confidence. Whitlock there. A bit of a poor kick. Oh, Sherry's down. This is no good. Don't like to see this. I think he'll be okay. He's just, yeah, getting on his feet now. There was a bit of noise this week that Cherry could apparently be out of the side for this week or laid out or something. I don't even know if this is what I was hearing. So Lloyd now to Caden Cleary. Matches the ball across here to Matty Roberts. Nice on here. Nice option. Now, what can he find inside 50 here? Just why am I hearing like this static noise from the commentary? Bice. Nice kick from Riley Bice. Oh, we're getting the Bice bubbles out, ladies and gentlemen. Where is it? No, not that one. There it is. The Bice bubbles. Ooh, I might have some for me brekkie tomorrow. Lovely hit up. Yeah, I like that, you know. I think Roberts is more of our safe kicker. But it's nice to have a half-back flank. I mean, to be fair, we have the likes of Blakey and stuff. But, you know, for an inexperienced lad to do that and hit Braden Campbell, who usually flushes these, but misses there. 3 goals, 3. It's a nice Photoshop job, that one, the Bice bubbles, eh? Love it. Daniel now. Now, play on out of the square next time, son. Then you for me super coach and fantasy points, you bastard. No, he gets it back here anyway. Calling out of Daniel. Same thing with Simon Goodwin at the moment. So the bullshit, dishing up no strategy. Oh, at least, you know, the D's got a flag, but they could have built a dynasty. They looked seriously good, that 2021 season. Rampy. Hospital hand pass to Cleary there, but ball up it is. So North last 5 or 10 minutes have gotten into this game. Few repeated entries have brought the heat. And again, now in a bit of a stalemate. Jeez, a lot of bees around the honeypot here. Can we get an exit hand pass? We can. Hanley just can't get that one, loses his footing. No good. Daniel now out to Sheasel. He's been hot here. Daniel. Oh, sorry, that's Scott. And he's going to get a late bump on the ball, free here. Not 15 here for Tucker. Oh, a nice little fake there. Now uses Scott. And they're going by hands here. Got to bring the heat. 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Ah, come on, tackle them, lads. Smother was nice from Bice. Still in a dangerous spot here. Roving nice from Tom Powell. That's a good effort. But they'll take that north. Forward 50 stoppage. It's a nice forward end passing there from north. Grundy out of the ruck. Spills out. Rampy soccer. That will do here to Hanley. Nice pick up. Kick though. Blind. That's been the issue with Hanley these first few games. He's still inexperienced, but decision making's letting him down a bit. McDonald now inside 50 here. Who can fly? Hamling got the spoil. Cherry spits it out. McCartan dispossessed. And no one can get it out. Impossible. Good football from both teams. 3:26 till quarter time. Swannies by 9 points and a chance here. Awkward smother. Ball still alive though. Simpkin, he's had a good start to the year. Can't let him dominate. Played for the free there. Ooh, I thought he stayed that. I thought that stayed in. They're bottom ball up. That's a high. Yeah, you could see that. Row bottom advantage. Oh, geez, he's kicked the ball. Turnover galore. There it is. Could have just settled and kept possession, but now we just turn it over again. All right, well, North will retain here in the back half. Callum Daniel. Inboard here to 𝐓𝐿. Good young player, this man, in his second season. Yeah, no, that was crazy. I was about to head to bed, and then I saw it online on my phone. Bloody, yeah, there's gun problems at the gym. Like, Jesus Christ. This came out at midnight, so it's obviously quite big breaking news. Daniel now trying to do something. You just can't let the market from that sort of situation. Curtis, good kick. We've been caught lacking here defensively. That's a bad kick. Bad kick there from 𝐓𝐡𝐞. He had Hanson Jr. all alone. Roberts intercepts. And maybe Campbell potentially on corridor. We're going to go to Heaney. Joel's here, one out. But now we want to go down the guts instead. And that's a lovely kick all alone. Dawson McLean. We've caught them napping here. Go back, son. And the lines for security was long as. Yeah, no, I'm assuming they were. Yeah, they're going to like. Apparently it was like an AI's detection system that was a bit faulty, that didn't detect the guns. Anyway, Hayden McLean, can he kick it here? Kicks on its way. Looks good. Nice from Doss. He had a really important third term last week. 2 weeks ago. Got us back into the game with his ground level work. So, yeah, deserved to stay in, and he's got his first. So, goal already to McLean. 1 to Florent and 2 to Hayward. Swannies by 15. Yeah, no, the ruck contest has been interesting. I think Cherry's had some lovely hit-outs, but Grundy's been... oh, jeez. Grundy giving it the Cherry there with a bit of a bump. Yeah, no, some of Grundy's hit-outs have been pretty good too early on. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Another block free. Played for it. Oh, and he now plays on. Grundy of 2019. Don't tell me. Inside 50. Up you get McLean. Thank you very much. Almost. Whitlock. Oh, he's got to watch out. Well done. Gets it out to McDonald. Boots it out of the 50 now. Might come back here. Roberts spit it out. Heaney has a bit of time. Kick was smothered. Falls fortuitously to Florent and now stubs it up to Joel. Good stuff. Come on, let's hit another goal here before quarter time. Well, that's a bit fortunate. Free off the centre bounce. But you could sort of see it was there. Again, Grundy just didn't really have the space to jump up there.
Moments ago, he set up the 𝐼𝐴 goal with a beautiful kick. Just getting going at a slow start to the season. The alarm bells for the Kangaroos in the coach's box. The old turnover button will be flashing red. 20 points to 0 from turnover so far. In the quarter. 5 goals.
Joel 𝐼𝐴, can he get a goal here before quarter time? He sure can. 5 goals to 2. 9 seconds remaining. Marty party time. Love to see it. Key position plays getting involved here. Going to McLean and Marty. But they just said on the telecast, and it's been evident. The turnover game's looking pretty sharp. This is where we were very good last year. I think we were the #1 team in the turnover game last year. We've actually looked at the numbers. I think we're like bottom 4 for the turnover game to start off this season, so there's plenty of upside for us. Good stuff from Amadi. There it is, the nod. Loves it. All right, don't concede one here with 9 seconds to bloody go. Jeez, it would be pretty like us if we would. Christ's sake. 1 touch, 1 mark, 1 kick, 1 goal. You're guilty. Yeah, I'm still getting... Is anyone else getting this static sound from the commentary? Is it just my speakers? They are pretty old. And here we go. Bloody hell, look at them. Anyway, good quarter. Very, very good quarter. 5 goals to 2. You know, North are going to be a dangerous task tonight, so it's good we've gotten an early jump on them here. 5 goals, 3, 33. 2 goals, 0, 12. Oh, geez. Jamison quarter time upgrade. Update. Bloody hell. All right, well, quarter time. Sorry about that. I was just looking at something. Yeah, no, good start this game. I mean, it's just really the same old from what we've seen. Just the stoppage game continues to be a bit of a letdown. I think we're getting well better in that area. Let me have a look. North are able to get first use really out of these stoppages. So that's an area we've got to quell. But really the difference has just been our class of ball use, really. We've been a lot more of opposing side off the turnover. I think we've kicked all our goals. Like literally, I think it was about 20 points before that McLean goal. In fact, I think all our goals have come off turnovers. So that's a good sight to see. That's where we're very damaging. And we haven't had much possession either. 67 to 44 uncontested possessions. And usually we struggle against sides that are able to, you know, change the angles and use it well, uncontested balls. So not really getting a whole heap of it, but we are winning the inside 50s 12 to 10. Yeah, no, we're foot skills looking better. That's safe to say. Yeah, to be fair, 9-8 stoppage clearances. The centre bounce, though, 4 to 1. And I think our only centre bounce clearance was the Grundy free, so there you go. But yeah, contested ball already -10. Sydney have a good chance of being Collingwood since our backline will be weaker without Dan Houston. Yeah, no, both sides have their outs. You know, I think we're missing about 9 or 10 from our grand final side, but yeah, Houston's a big out. Look, if we end up winning this game, I think we'd head into next week with a bit of confidence. We usually play Adelaide Oval fairly well too, and so do the Pies, to be fair. I think that's a pretty good ground for them as well. But, you know, just focus on this game for now. No, I won't do an Eagles live stream, Cheryl, mate. Still reckon I reckon we could still be okay. Frampton did alright on Thursday. You know, it wasn't too bad. Darcy Moore I thought was very good. Yeah, they set up really well. It was impactful in the second half. Can't wait to watch the Eagles get smashed. Oh, come on. See how they go against the Giants. Hopefully not a bloodbath for your sake, mate. And hopefully the Western Derby was good, man. I know you told me you went there as a bit of a late birthday present. So, did you participate in the Harley Reid rude finger stuff? I saw that. The 9th minute, all the Eagles fans are sticking up the fingers. So, no, must have been good. But yeah, no, we've been good inside 50. 12 inside 50s, 6 marks. We've gotten 6 marks. So, yeah. Like you knew, already. I know. I appreciate the kind word, Cheryl. Yeah, Dead Burger's performance. Yeah, no, it was a letdown. Ryan Marrick, Jeremy Liam Baker. Oh, to be fair, I thought young 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 was good. Kicked 2 goals. I think he'll be the key forward of the future for you lot, I think. But no, pretty content with that start. I think North have definitely, you know, they've had a few really strong and big aggressive tackles, so they've certainly arrived to this game. They're up for the fight, so it's good for maybe some of the lesser names to have had good starts. You know, I thought Wicks was good early on with a few of his possessions mopping up. Clear has had a few nice tackles. You know, Riley Bice already 5 touches. He had that nice kick inside 50. But there's the coach's box. This is pretty cool. So points from turnover, 26 points. And we have got 33, so we've got 4 goals and off turnovers. That's good. Very good. Yeah, plus 2 inside 50s. It's looking fairly even. Points from clearance, -5. Right, well, we'll take it. That's all right, Red. Yeah, I reckon 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝, I don't think so. I think he's really invested in the group.
Starting on the bench, obviously that matchup with 𝐼𝐗𝐴 has been the big one. It's been a big win for Sydney with that turnover game that you're talking about.
Yes, what's McCartan starting on the bench for? What's Grundy starting on the bench for? Okay, I don't mind. I mean, Hamling's okay, but okay, we're looking like Pistol Pete's going to have a crack at Cherry early on here. That's the luxury of the 2 rucks. We're underway for quarter number 2. And out of the middle, LDU again. That's a second centre clearance. Inside 50, he goes here for North. 𝐼𝐗𝐴 flies, brings it to ground level. Roberts, can he mop it up? Florence there to arrive. That's a nice pickup from Oflo. Back to Hamling. Now to Roberts. Just going to have to whack it on the boot. Hope for the best. And nicely read there from Jordan and also Warner. Kick now to 1-on-1. McLean can't beat out Common there. He's too strong. Too good. Back here now to 𝐸 under the pump. Has to use his hands out here to Logue. And now to Tucker. Oh, bad hand pass there. Oh, and we've got to tackle him there, lads. Jeez. Bit of a let off there as they now go the outer side North. Daniel out wide here. To Whitlock. Getting some cheers. Off hands now. Blakey. Hands in board. Nicely done. Now Bice carving through the middle of the ground to Hayward. Who's he got? Kick now towards half forward. Can he hold here, Doss? It's gone over the top of him. Cleary. How's the pickup? Just can't get it pushed out. We'll take it. Forward 50 stoppage. Sandy Brock should be a beast. Oh, yeah. So row bottom. Okay, yeah, no. Just the blood rules. Having to get a new jumper. Okay, that's good then. You know, former son Sandy Brock got delisted, and yeah, no, now playing as an Eagle. That's interesting. Getting an early crack here. He was signed as a SSP, I think it was, in the preseason. Sherry out of the ruck. Jeez, that was very well done. Sheasel now to LDU. Clears out of the 50. Off hands here. Nice tap from Lloyd. 𝐼𝐴 just going to send a high ball up. Logan a good spot. So is 𝐼𝐴. Nice roving from Hayward. High snapping ball. No, doesn't have the distance. 𝐿DU picks it off on the goal line. Feel like we've defended well to start off this game too. Looking like we're setting up well. 𝐼𝐴 has that spare behind the ball at the moment. Help you get pistol. Oh, Riley Bice with the intercepting grab. Love to see it. Out here now to 𝐵LAKE. Oh, jeez. And then 𝐵LAKE's done that. Jeez, Cherry, though. How's he dropped that? That's lucky. Warner now out wide here to Lloyd. Lloyd now to 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Clear over the top. Yeah, ambitious kick, but somehow that's held by Lloyd. That's don't know how that's worked, but we'll take it. Jakey Lloyd. Bellan's been robbed, should have debuted already. Yeah, I mean, he had the illness to start off the year, and he's just, struggling to get in, but I think he'll get, you'd think he gets his chance eventually soon. What can we rove here? 𝐼𝐴 gets it. Just gang tackle from McLean, and also Campbell there. Xavier Lindsay's for Melbourne coming like, oh, no, that's cool. Yeah, no, I remember the Giants, you know, sometimes the Giants would do that back in the day, given I, you know, grown up in Canberra. Anyway, they work it out here. North, 𝐼𝐴 exits to 50. A lot of touches early on here. This spills out the back for 𝐵LAKE. Nice hands here, and North can break. 𝐶𝐶IMKIN this is. Over the top here to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Loose here, North. Colby 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Gonna find the big sticks from 50 out. Oh, that's a good goal. North get the first, the second. 3 goals straight for the Kangas. Just blitzed us there. It sort of spilled out the back to 𝐵LAKE, and they're out and gone. Man, this looks slow. Yeah, just absolutely belted there off transition. Going back to 15 points. Okay, back in the middle we go. Powell now. Hand pass not great. Picked off by Throwbottom, but he's got to be better than that. He's been pretty effective by hand, but not good there. Sherry just got the hand pass out. Daniel's got to watch out. Well done from Hanley. Got the tackle in late. Forces a miss kick to the boundary. Rampy just going to see this one over. But yeah, Tom McCann starting on the bench still concerns me a bit. McCann's back out though. Okay, that's good. On Darling. Alright, so Hamling's getting lucky. Adams hit it, sit down. Jeez, we're getting belted in these stoppages now. That's on the ball. Well done, Sammy 𝐼𝐿𝐴. I'll tell you what, is Sam 𝐼𝐿𝐴 leading our holding the ball count. He's wrapped up a few players for holding the ball. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 now, just going to go down the line to the next contest. Don't let Cherry mark this. Jeez, a lot went up there for North. We now get possession. Campbell wants to go by foot. Nice find. He's always good with those kicks down the line. Okay, deep here. Oh, Joel. Oh, my God, it'll work. Will it? McLean, that's a tricky one to get. Roving from Hanley, all right. Lanham's got to be quick. Belted, bang. But we still have possession. Warner now just wanted to go deep to a one-on-one. Roving nice from Hayward. Twisting, turning, right foot snap. And a poster. Damn. Would have been a nice one to snag there. Nicely done from Hayward. Beautifully roved. He looks like he was going to give the hands or go on his left, but changed the angles and usually kicks those. But a bit of a let off there for North. Okay, Daniel to bring it in here. No, he started well, Hayward. Already 7 touches, 3 marks. He's imposing himself as a forward target early on in this game. Daniel now out of the 50. Hamling, well done. Unlucky not to take the mark. He tried to spoil that to the boundary. She's all clever tap out here to Tucker. Missed tackle there. 𝐶𝐿𝐴. Okay, we've overcommitted here, so now they're going to kill us through the guts, perhaps. And that's it. Oh, not great. Front on every day of the week. Not 15 here for Chad Warner. Corridor on. Nah, poor kick. Picked off from 𝐼𝐶 Now out wide here to 𝐼𝐶 𝐬𝐴. Just going to work their way up here. Dylan Stevens. And now she's all on here at half forward. Now let's man up here. Well, geez, Paul Curtis is all alone. He's all alone still. Oh, back kick from 𝐼𝐶. Unlike him. Oh, geez, Dylan Stevens. Since when did you do that when you played for us? Attacking the footy like that. Bloody hell. Haywood working up the ground here. Nice hand pass in board to Campbell. That's out the fault. Daniel's free. Have a go, well, Angus. Welcome, mate. North here controlling the footy these last few minutes. Logue now laterals the ball out across here to Darcy Tucker. Short lead on here to Curtis. And oh, geez, he slipped over. But it still works. 𝐵𝐻𝐴 marks. It's nice use inside 50 there from North.
If you're on the same page, Brownie, it all works. There was 18 Swans players in that half of the ground, yet they found 2 uncontested marks because they went quick.
All right, well, can 𝐸𝐴 goal here to get this to 10 points. Kick looks good. Very nice. 4 goals straight for North. I think defensively we've looked all right so far there. So that's a bit of a letdown there. Just an uncontested mark inside 50. But 𝐸𝐴 goals, 10-point margin. Let's see this again. I mean, geez, no one's even running with 𝐸𝐴. What on earth's going on there? Hamling's just trying to play deep and, yeah, lazy stuff. Didn't go with his man. Yeah, 10-point margin. If you need a video idea, I've plenty. Yeah, I've actually got my own videos idea list. It's I always add ideas to it and stuff when I can. Back in the middle we go here. Jordan, surely taken high. Oh, jeez. Looks like from that angle he got his head taken off. Grundy nice out of the ruck inside 50 here. In front again was Haywood. Laddams can't get the ground ball. Oh, geez, he was pushed over like a sack of spuds. And okay, got to watch out. That's ball. Well done, Joel. They're working it out a little bit too easy in the D50 from what I've seen so far the second term. So it's nice to get a tackle there and Joel can go back. Now, who was that? Was that young Whitlock? I thought that was Combin. Yeah, unlucky. Okay, Joel Marty. Skull here. Get one back. Get a settler. Directly in front. And slots it home. Back out to 16. So there's the young man who just lost control of the pill. 𝐵𝐻𝐴 laid the tackle, but the Grundy clearance meant that they got some field position and then they turned it over. So nice settler for the Swans. It's been a little bit one way for the Kangaroos in this second quarter. But yeah, North have started the second term well. I think they're looking good around the footy, especially in these stoppages. So we just can't let them get first use. LDU's starting to get his hands on it a little bit too much for our liking. Oh, shit, bounce from the ump. Oh, pay the free. That's terrible from Cherry. Unsportsmanlike, boots the ball away. What's he thinking? Need one of the goal square. Grundy hits it down right to Simpkin, but tackled instantly, ball up. Cherry out of the ruck. Oh, geez, Rowbottom just runs past the ball. That's a throw. Good tackle there from Wicks again. Oh, geez, I know that's 50 metres. Thank you very much. Give him a red card. Suspend him. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, Nick Blakey now. Come on, Grundy, hold. Oh, geez, almost marked that, Sherry. Rowbottom. Oh, sorry, that was nice hands. Here we go, Ladhams. Lloyd. Just going to set a high one up. Don't really have the numbers here. Oh, geez, somehow Joel almost took it. That would have been pretty special. Daniel, come on, Florent, hold. That's not a mark. Bloody Florent had two hands on it. Are you fucking serious? Or am I blind? Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyways, past us now. Just whinging over nothing. I'll shut up. Tommy Mack, interestingly, wants to keep this one in. So does Florent. Well done. Okay, now to Roberts. Running out a bit of tarmac here. Just has to go by foot. No one down the line. Whitlock intercepts. I must have been blind. I thought he had both hands on that, Florent. Anyway, North here in the back 50. Log now in the back pocket. Just working their way up the ground here. Now 𝐸𝐿𝐴. To Powell. Chipping ball. Oh, cool. To 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. This is where we can struggle. You know, when sides can move it well, uncontested like. But they'll now just go deep down the line here. Oh, bias through the fingers. Damn, unlucky. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 now. Come on, Blakey, hold. Oh, that's a mark. Yes, thank you. Oof. Oh, that's going to stitch up Grundy, that bounce. Okay. Roberts. Nicely done. Oof. Have to hold your breath there. Ladhams now. Ron here on the outer side. Lloyd. Short now to Bice. Was that a play on to Blakey or something? Bice now down the line. Again, not really many numbers going up for that, but Rove nice from Hanley off the drop mark. Now Will Hayward, advantage paid, goes for goal. And he's got it, Wilbur. Geez, now this is what we love to see from Will Hayward. Really just dominate on the scoreboard. Oh, geez, the 𝐴FL wank fest is going to happen. Okay, should bounce around P again. But we'll take that. You know, kick to a contest really should have been mopped up by Comben, but that's just how footy works sometimes. Off those drop marks, you can really make them pay. And a nice roving from Hanley there. And okay, Cherry gets a free here. Cherry now goes down the line. Oh, not down the line, sorry, just towards inside 50, I should say. Lloyd now, not really too clean there to McCartan. It goes in head under. Oh, that could be Pryor. Lucky there. Took a step. Well, I'll do one of those footy grids, as we always do. Buzzball.
So every time the margin's got out to about 20, 22 points, this sort of thing's been happening. The Kangaroos identify that they're under a bit of pressure.
Florent nicely done out to Lloyd. Barrels are out there. Nice pickup from Bice, and hands were good. Out to Hanley, and we could be out here. Tom Hanley. Not really much. They've set up well here, North. All light and cool. Now here to McDonald. Want to switch it out here wide to Hanson Jr. So now Hanson Jr. down the line. Up you get Joel. No, we'll get a free there, Costanti. And they've played advantage here. Got to watch out. Mopping up nicely, though. Here's 𝐼𝐡𝐞. Should get a high off that. No, unlucky. Oh, that's rough. Rough. He's just gotten the ball. I thought he got high. I thought he got clipped high there a bit. Geez, 𝐓𝐶 having a half. Inside 50. Can they find it tall? Spoil. Bice mops up again. Oh, geez. Hospital hand pass there to Roberts. Umpire's ball. But we can't get complacent no matter what lead we have. That's the important thing. Cherry. Geez, those are good hands out to a teammate. No, he's not going to get the high. Ducked into that. Grundy, oh, kicks it right into an opposition player. LDU loses his balance and the hand pass is poor. Good pick up from Joel. Has a bit of time. Inboard now to Grundy. Oh, geez, the talls are getting involved here. Give it to a small. Joel takes on a tackle. Pin. Oh, jeez. But they seem to set up well here, North. They've got an outnumber down the line, so we're not really booting it. Well, we've done that a little bit, but we're a bit reluctant to go by foot quickly. Inside 50, push out good there from Darling. And it's paid illegally. Humbling's free. Out across here to Roberts. Use the hands now to 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶. Has a bit of time here. Has a third bounce. Down the line. Hayward almost. That would have been a good grab. Just couldn't take it. Hanley, good bump. That'll do. Win the stoppage. Grundy hit out. Down here to Heaney. Oh, the bounce stitched them up there a bit. Not stayed in. Okay. Inside 50 then. It could result in something here. Oh, almost Hayward roving that one. 𝐸𝐶 extracts it out. Jeez, he's been big. Parker now out wide here to Daniel. And Larky doesn't know what to do. Just has to backtrack here to his peers. And now McDonald here to Hanson Jr. Good kick. Finds Stevens and now 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶. Bit of a burst of run and now Costanti. Back and board now to Daniel. Watch the handball receives here. North like to really take it on through the middle of the ground. We've seen that a bit. And now to the lead of Darling. Curtis almost gets the ground ball. Nicely done, Costanti. Oh, he misses. Yeah, geez, if he kicked that, bloody hell. First behind it for bloody North. Christ, about time. All right, Rolly Bice. Oh, yeah, now you want to get rid of the footy. Bloody umpire. Anyway, Bice short here to Blakey. Nice kick. Finds out wide here, Joel Hamlin. No, I can't speak any other language, mate. Joel Hamling, long down the line. Grundy in a good spot. Oh, geez, McLean got in the way late there. Haven't really seen much of Corey Warner. And they work the hands nicely here, North. They've been good. They've been good in and under. Like, they've had a few mistakes, but looking pretty snappy with the hands. Anyway, they extracted out wide here to 𝐓𝐴. Anyway, long down the line here. Going to throw him. If we chase a bigger lead, we can gain a spot or 2 percentage. Yeah, no, it would be handy, mate. But you know, I think especially with our circumstances, with a few personnel issues, like we've just got to take what we can get if it's a win. And North are a definite challenge. You know, look against the Crows last week. Like, they just kept on fighting. LDU inside 50 here. Curtis somehow holds that. Jeez, that's an unusual mark. Sort of gripped it against his thigh there. They can go back. No, Paul Curtis, chance for a second. Yeah, just missed the spoil there, Hamling. Really, he's been really beaten, to be fair, so a bit of a mulligan. Paul Curtis stabs at it, but kicks true. Rightio, game under 20 points again. All right, back in the middle we go. So 15 points the margin, 3:38 till half time. It's been yeah, cagey affair this one. I feel like we've, 7 goals to 5. Rowbottom, well done. Centre clearance here. This could work to Doss. Oh, maybe in the back late. Oh, that's unlucky. I thought he might have gotten a bit of an infringement there. Logue, nice kick, finds Shoes on the corridor. Shoes on out. Kick no good. Hamling pushed out. Held there. Okay. Mark has been quiet. Yeah, no, he's been well held. I mean, obviously Hamling's been a bit on him. Now I think McCartan's back on him. Oh, 15 bullshit again. McCartan down the line. Good. Don't let Cherry mark it. Grundy to Heaney. McDonald. Yeah, geez, we've been ordinary in congestion. Oh, nice spin move from Simpkin. That was beautiful. And then inside 50, the kick's no good. All Nick Blakey. Bit of a let off there. Bad kick there to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. But geez, when the ball's hitting ground level, in our forward half, we're just losing touch a bit. North have been able to really work their hands well. Florent now in the back pocket. Laterals the ball across to Blakey. Now to Florent. Now Hamling. Back to Rampy. Looking like we might want to switch it. Maybe corridor on. No. Just going to have to go along to a contest here. No, we're going to go short. Corey, not 15. He's got an option in the corridor here. Brandon Campbell. Now to Roberts. Corridor on here. Okay, Jordan. Bice is on the wing. Oh, geez, lost his footing, but he's all right now. How's the kick from Riley Bice? Gets there to Hayward, maybe. Ah, good push out there from Tucker. And Cleary, good stuff. On the ball. That's what I want to see from Canon Cleary. He's good with his forward pressure. He showed that. With some nice glimpses late last year. Oh, could he kick this? Maybe a bit past his repertoire, given he's an on-baller. To be fair, I was sort of knocked out, but it was a tackling motion, so yeah, we'll take it. 𝐴𝐤𝐿 𝐎𝐿𝐿. Can he go this? Nah, unlucky. That's the face. 52 seconds till half time. Margin 16 points. Pretty narrow margin. We have been able to somewhat keep them at bay. Oh, nicely done from 𝐼𝐵. Charlie Warner off that snap. Thank you very much. That's what I said in the tipping video. If you give it away in dangerous spots, we will make you pay. There we go. 7-point play. Life's good. Take that. Nicely done from 𝐵𝐵. Left his man, intervened. That's brilliant. Beautiful. Okay. 5 goals won, 8 goals 5. And back out to 22. And no, he's continuing a good start to the year, Chad. I think he'll be leading our best and fairest. Quiet first half, though, but there he goes on the board. Rowbottom extracts it out to Grundy and now to Heaney. Okay, might get another chance here. Inside 50. 2-2. Oh, Pistol Pete! Pistol Pete! Petey Ladhams. Oh, if he kicks this. Oh, geez, I might have to do a nudie run on the street. Come on, Pistol. After the siren, Peter Ladhams. Surely not. Come on, lads. 𝐴𝐤𝐿𝐿, Pete. Oh my God. You just knew that was going to happen. You just knew that was going to happen. Oh my God. Oh. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my God. That is unbelievable. Has he really done that? I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Oh my God. I just knew it. What did I say? If he kicks it, I'm doing a nudie run. No way he kicks that. Oh my God. That is just... Wow, that's poor. I have to tweet that. That's just disgraceful. That's just embarrassing. Okay, just give me a moment, lads. I'm just tweeting this. Yeah, so Ladhams was one of the worst kicks ever. I don't even know how he marked it. Like, that's just disgraceful. How on earth has he missed his shoe? I don't know, just give me a moment, lads. But yeah, interesting half of footy. North are certainly up for the fight. I thought that from the back half they've changed some nice possessions together. They've caught us lacking a bit through the middle of the ground. But I still think we've defended pretty well. You know, we've forced them to go slow a little bit, and we've been able to hold them up for the most part. But still, I just think in and around the footy we're getting well beat a little bit too much. But again, it's just our damage off the turnover. I feel that has been the difference. And look, I feel like the scoreline feels probably maybe like a 5-6 margin. If I might be a little bit biased with that. But yeah, 142 to 94 uncontested. So yeah, they are forced to chip it around a bit. We're winning the inside 50s. Clearance is pretty even, 19 to 17. It's just when the ball hits ground level in our front half, North have been able to work it out probably a little bit too easy than what we'd like. But no, I think defensively we're looking pretty sound back there. I mean, we've kept 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 to 0 goals. We've kept them to 3 touches. This is amazing. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 usually absolutely belts us. He had 0 touches in the first term. So I think 𝐸cartnan and also a bit of Hamling have done the job pretty well on both of them. So, yeah, no, good half of footy. And North are definitely up for this challenge. Like they've, look, a bit of Constantine, some of Parker's tackling as well. Even the Rollins, a bit of scrappy. North trying to bring it, but looking good so far. Yeah, no, pretty content. Hayward's been the difference maker as well, forward to centre. He's really posing as a good front, a good target up forward, which has been an issue for us. He just has been non-existent, so it's nice for a bit of service with him. Heaney's getting a bit of attention, I'm finding a little bit through Parker, to be honest. They're going head-to-head a wee bit, but he's on 11 touches, having an alright half. But again, he's just not... Score involvements have been on the lower end. His numbers have been okay, but just in terms of impact, it's been a bit on the lower end, to be honest. The hit-outs are pretty even. I feel Cherry and Grundy. Some of Grundy's hit-out to advantage work has been pretty good. Florence had a good half. I felt he's been clean. He hasn't really been fumbly. He's looked like one of our more neater users back there. Robert 7 touches. Hamling, apart from that one-on-one loss against Curtis, I think he's been pretty comfortable back there. 𝐸cartnan, a few intercept grabs for him, and he obviously 𝐻𝐿𝐼 get to come on. So overall, pretty good. Oh, I still can't believe that Ladham's miss. Terrible. Luke Parker is playing well. Yeah, no, he's applying his physicality fairly well. What's he on? 13 touches, got the goal. Yeah, no, he's looked alright. 𝐿𝐼's been, I felt, pretty impactful in that half. We need to really call his influence a bit more. He's got a few centre bounce clearances. He's been able to, that's what I say. He's really good in centre bounces. Like, he just is able to wriggle his way free, and no, he's a good player. John Powell's got 11. 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼's been nuts. Playing more defence and sort of like advancing up onto the wing a bit. But he's just been everywhere, really. He's got 21 touches, 7 marks, 7 contested. He's been pretty good as well. All right, I'm just going to go take a whiz, lads, and then we'll be back and do the gridly, as we always do, the footy grid. Okay, but yeah, not a bad half. So 22 points at half time. It's I feel North are hanging around, but I think we're just having a bit more of that quality inside 50. That's been the difference. So, yeah, you never know. Look, in 2023, we were sort of had around this margin, and North really got the jump on us, and then we almost lost. So, Yeah, we've got to stick fat and can't get complacent because North will keep on fighting on to the fat lady things. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back, gents. North are on a drive, mate. Finals this year. They'll bring it every game off for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm a bit nervy about because you never know. They could really turn the corner in a matter of a few minutes and make this game a bit closer. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's have a look at some other play stats just quickly. But yeah, Boss looking good. 12 touches. Love that moment he had from that kick-in. Left his man, wanted to intervene, and spilt the chad, and snapped around the corner and gold. So, no, lovely. I think Campbell's had a good half. His kicking's been nice up the ground. Really getting involved. Yeah, it's been good. So, contested possession leader, Cherry with 7, Sheezer with 7, Powell with 6, Parker with 6, Grundy's got 6. Grundy, I think, is having a pretty good half. Some of this contested stuff's been good. Roy Bottom with 5, Costanti, he's up and about 2 with 5 contested, Heaney with 5. Score involvements, so Hayward's been probably our best player of the half with 5 score involvements. Been really, really important for us in the front half. Just a bit of service up there. Taking some marks, but he's also been good at ground level. And good off a handball receive. He's got a plum, by the way, lads. Yeah, a bit fortunate, Aussie, mate, but it was a great game. What was the expected score in that game? There's a great Twitter account. Just search up AFL expected score. And there's a Twitter page that actually does the expected score. So if we look here. In fact, let's have a look at this game. So, second half. Yeah, pretty much around expected. North, they've got 31 points. They're expected 25.8 points. We're 47. We're 42.6 points. So, yeah, it's really about that, around that 8-goal margin. Oh, no, a 3-goal, 4-goal margin. Wow. Expected score, Richmond versus Brisbane. Brisbane 85, Richmond 80. So it would have been a lot closer game. I mean, I thought the Tigers were good. The damage was really done in the first half from Brisbane, to be fair. Well, let's have a look here. Yeah, so Suns won the expected score by about 3 goals. I felt that's probably what they should have won it by. They were able to get on the jump a bit more on the Crows. But, Adelaide just kept on fighting back. And to be fair, so did the Suns. Like, Crows get a few goals in front, but Adelaide would the Suns will get back into it a wee bit. But it was a great game. Really good game. Back and forth. That's just a mark. Like, that's just a mark. Those are paid. Couldn't believe it. Come on, Swanee says fallen. Love to hear it, my friend. All right, let's do a footy grid whilst we wait. How long until 6 minutes? So I've got time to do a grid. Okay. So, North and Swans. 250 plus games for the same club. We'll go Parker. 250 is a lot. It's a lot of games. 𝐲𝐿𝐴. I might go that bald fella in the Mick Martin. There we go, 4%. Swannies, no, sorry, North, Luke Parker, teammate. Any like former North player? I'm trying to think of them, like the early 2010s. That might have come to us. Trying to think. You know, someone like anyone early 2010s for the Swans that might have played for North. I can't think of one at the top of my head. Look, we could just go someone from North on the list at the moment. You don't want to go to someone like a Hanson Jr. Sort of one, like maybe Darcy Tucker or something. Yeah, 1%. I think that's not bad. Northern club captain. I'll just go Andrew Swallow. 8%. Swans in 250 games for the same club. Maybe someone from the Knights. Like, obviously, Paul Kelly's a pretty obvious one. Stuart Maxfield played 250. I don't think he played it for the same club, though. Oh, it's like trying to, like, early 2000s players. I think Roberts Thompson played that many. Obviously, Lloyd just played 252. Maybe Dunkley? Nah, silly guess. We'll just go Jake Lloyd. Swans and Luke Parker, teammate. Aiden Brand, 0.3. Club captain. Gary Hall. Sydney Derby played in 250 plus games for the same club. Just go Callum Wood. Yeah, it's an obvious one. Sydney Derby, Luke Parker, teammate. James Rose. First one that came to my mind. Let's just not stuff one up here. Club captain in Sydney Derby. Just go round here. It's just not much I can think of. Yep, it would have been War the most popular. There you go. Not bad. Not so great. But, you know, like 250 plus games, it's sort of like a tricky one to get many low percentage ones because there's only so much. Yeah, not bad. Hey, we've been a bit better. We start off the year with not actually getting all the slots correct because we wasted our... We got 2 ones wrong. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think was Creswell one. That was the one. I thought of Maxfield, but I'm like... Darren Creswell. Did he have 250? Surely he did. Oh, yeah, 244. There you go. Yeah, so Maxfield was Maxfield was the one that retired halfway through 2005, I think it was, as the captain. But yeah, no, I just played it safe with Lloyd. And he wasn't even the most popular. It was Goods at 14%. Lloyd was 6%, so there you go. Okay, well, plays now back out there. So yeah, no, Clarko's saying he's, you know, we've defended them well, so that's sort of how I've seen it too.
So a bit of polish needed from the Kangaroos at the moment. This is the difference between 2-1 playing the grand final, one's down the bottom. This bloke's got to lift, Brownie, Nick Larkey. So he hasn't hit the scoreboard at all. He's had the 3 possessions. So Tom McCann's done a great job, but now you're never done for a whole game. You can feel him back. The great thing about being a forward, guys, you can turn a game in a short space of time. He's a quality defender, Tom McCann. The supply hasn't been great, even though they won clearance.
Third quarter all set. Swans
Okay. About to head into now the third term run away. Cherry now just a high ball up. That's got to be high, surely. No, nothing. Otherwise, well. Let me turn out the sound a little bit. Okay, so margin 22 points. He plays falling over. Jordan rode in a tackle from LDU. Papley now, Hayward. No, sorry, that's Hayward, sorry. I want to say Papley Campbell now. Bang from 55. Oh, Braden. Superb. Hayward again involved. Hey, that's great. He's playing in front of his man and really getting involved with this tonight. Nice. Oh, he's deadly on his left shoe. From the stoppage, rarely get goals from that source, so that's nice. Let's see this again. Good push out from Grundy. Had the sit. And there you go. Works to Hayward. Good running from Campbell. And look at Caleb Daniel with his little legs, little hooves. No, jokes, he's not a bad player, but yeah, Campbell's a quick lad. Good stuff. Braden Campbell, Golasso. Yeah, no, that was just too easy, to be honest, there from North. Pretty piss poor defending from North there. Okay. Here we go. Heaney now. Can he get loose? Breaks the tackle, gives the hands to Rowbottom. Oh, and he's completely missed the boot. Jesus Christ, LDU. His hand pass just into space. Taps it back right to Corey Warner. Pinned. Unlucky. Dylan Stevens with the tackle. Kick out wide now to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. But no, to be fair, as he tried defending, it was You know, numbers look great at halftime. He's looked good, and it's nice to see him get a goal. And he should have had a goal in the first quarter too. Missed on a set shot. Okay, 𝐼𝐶𝐞 now. North go forward here. Good ball came from Hamling. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 been busy. Couldn't get the pick up, but he gets in there again. And now Stevens chips the ball. That's a good kick to 𝐓𝐻𝐻. Can't take it. McCann got in there late. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 just gets the hand pass out. Come on, let's wrap him up here, lads. Another offloading hand pass. Just got to lock it in here. 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼 somehow gets the kick away. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 couldn't take it. Roberts back to 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼. And we repel. 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼's kick down the line. Requires a lot of McLean. That will do. Ball in. Centre wing. Nah, none tomorrow, Cheryl, mate. Just do the 2 streams a weekend. Swannies game and then the marquee game of the round. The marquee game being, yes, Carlton versus Collingwood. They had 1 goal in the second quarter. Yes, marquee game. It was actually not a bad watch, to be honest, the first half. Like, it was close and congested. But yeah, Collingwood's class just got away from the Blues. Heaney now starting to look good in these stoppages. There's now McLean. Take some time. Surely just take some space here. And now goes... Come on, Isaac. No, Hayward again. Maybe a late hold. Nothing. Heaney now. A wobbly kick. It's a touch ball. It's actually going to dribble towards the goal mouth. Hand pass. A bit dodgy here for Tucker. Ball stripped. Warner now. Tries and breaks a tackle. Spin. Hand passed it right to Chom. Or Charlie Comben. I think Chom's his nickname. Tucker now. Oh, risky kick. It just works to LDU. LDU now. Corridor on here. Short option finds 𝐸𝐿𝐼. Alright, they've got it. There's an outnumbered down the line. No, they don't want to go Cherry's way. They'll switch it instead to 𝐼𝐶𝐞. And now here to Griffin Logue. Corridor on. Finds 𝐓𝐻𝐻. Peels off. Plays on. Deep kick now. Oh, geez. Lacking numbers here. Deep. And oh, geez. We've completely missed the ball. And now Darling can give the hands to 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼. Breaks a tackle. Snaps. And he hits the post. Geez, that's unlike 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼. That's a let off there. Bloody hell. Comedy of errors. Both our key backs running into each other for the bloody... in the marking contest. Oh, let off there. Roberts now to Lloyd. And now to Tommy McCann. Okay, just don't kick it, Tom. Yep, give it to Roberts. Good stuff. Matty Roberts now. Down the spine. Kick just doesn't have the trajectory for Hayward, but he fights for the mark. Wow. I mean, Combat had his hands on it, but Hayward just basically ripped it into his vicinity. He never really had control, Combat, so fair enough. It's sort of a mark. Now Hayward goes deep here. Come on, Joel. 1-on-1. Amati. Good boy. End-to-end stuff from the kicking by the Swannies. Should get our 10th here. Nicely done. Hey, good service for the forwards tonight. From the forwards tonight, I should say. Yeah, going to take some time here, going for a snap. Joel got a second. Might as well finish off the plum. Goal from a kicking. You know, on average, usually around 1 to 2, it happens 1 to 2 goals a game. It's nice to see. And yeah, a mismatch there. I mean, Luke McDonald on bloody Amati. I thought that was Hayden Core, but yeah, bloody Luke McDonald. I mean, what on earth is that mismatch?
One last roll of the dice for
McDonald. Oh, thanks very much for the gifted member, Aussie Trump fan. Too kind, mate. Really appreciate it. Benjamin, you lucky bastard. Well, congratulations. You can... hey, mate, if Nick Blakey kicks a lovely goal or takes an set mark, you can spam some lizard emojis. Oh, nice hands. Who was that? I couldn't see who that was. Was that Jordan? Beautiful. Yeah, Jordan's been cleaning it under so far this year. Grundy back to Jordan inside 50. Ball trickles out the back here. Whitlock under this one. Or goes past him. Cleary can't get the pick up. Taps at the row bottom. Breaks a tackle. Little chiseling ball. It's lovely. Pistol Pete, redeem yourself, son. And that's 50. Hey, he's going to get a goal, Adams. Oh, let's go. Surely you can't miss this. He can't miss this. You can't miss this. He's bloody missed it. What a prat. What a... No, he's gone. All right, here we go. Getting a bit of a run on here. 3 in a row. Good start to the third quarter. Oh, an Aussie Trump fan. Good timing. Thanks very much for another gifted. Aaron Turnbull gets it. No, I appreciate the kind generosity, mate. Oh, jeez. Pete played for that.
One last roll of the dice for the Eagles! Leo Barry, you star!
That's pretty stiff.
They've had 21 possessions, I think 3 goals. So it's a clearance game and swung on its head here. 4-zip for clearance, 2-zip from centre bounce. So the strength was hot, keeping the Kangaroos in it in the first half.
All right, there we go. We're now starting a bit of a blitzkrieg here inside 50 to start off this third quarter. North's defence start to have a few screws loose. Not like actually, you know, on the spectrum or anything, you know what I mean. Just like Jordan again, another centre clearance. Inside 50 now. Goes past to Marty. Now McDonald. Back here to 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Not really much to go to, so he just has to boot it out of there. Don't let Cherry mark it. Good stuff, free. Tunneling. Yeah, it was tunneling. So cheerful bastard. Oh, mate, you got to get around your scapegoats. That's what I say. You know, 𝐼𝐵𝐻𝐿 is probably not the most gifted player, but, you know, when he's up and about, when he gets a goal, you got to celebrate. Risky. Campbell, get there. Good lad. Oh, another free. 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Nah, mate, I know it too well. You know, I'm happy at the moment, but we'll probably concede the next 4 in a row, and I'll just shut up, all right? So, any neutrals watching, you'll get your mad face Riley moment soon. 𝐻𝐿𝐴 holds well. Chip to the pocket. Curtis, who just kills us every fucking time we play him. What did I say? First touch, this man always kills us. And there you go. Oh, and I mean the dive from 𝐼𝐵𝐻𝐿 as well. That was pathetic. Like, come on, mate. 110 kegs falling over like a sack of spuds. Now Curtis. He'll kick this. Already rushed through. Alright, just score review here. I'm allowed to scrub. Well, that's awesome. Here, Alex. Go to your heart's content, my friend. Christ, that umpire needs a trip to Turkey. Look at that hairline. I hit the post. There you go. I'll score here to North. But no, if you just joined, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, no, always get around the streams, and it's always good fun. Well, at the moment it is, you know, given the margin, given we're leading and we're winning. Oh, risky kick the robe on him, but that will do. Alright, he's played on. Now out wide here to Tommy McCartan. Alright, apparently we're out here according to Bucks. 𝐻𝐿𝐴. Oh, risky 𝐻𝐿𝐴. Risky. That's going to be paid. No, it isn't. Riley Bice now. What's he got? On the lead. Oh, unlucky. Oh, but it works here to 𝐼𝐵𝐻𝐿. Nice roving. Oh, the hand pass. Mate, Dylan doesn't play for us anymore. Cleary, good pressure. Whitlock now. Snapping ball. That's good stuff from the first game up. Scott now. Oh, well done, 𝐻𝐿𝐴. That's touched. What an effort. I mean, here we go. Front half turnover. So that's brilliant from 𝐻𝐿𝐴. Jeez, I'm liking this with 𝐻𝐿𝐴. I mean, gets a little hand in there. 7-3 inside 50s his third term. We've been pretty efficient. 5-0 clearances in our favour. Cherry grabs out of the ruck. And this one goes over. Lloyd spits it out, not to a teammate though. Kick smothered. Good tackle from Grundy. They spit it free. A few numbers around there. Wicks out to Campbell. Nice hands, finds Lloyd. Now has a bit of time and space. Could we find a target? Not much to go to, so we back here to Roberts. Oh, play slips over. Back here to Hamling. And switches on here. Geez, Lloyd's having a good game. He's really getting involved. Short to row bottom. Have we got a handball receive here? Maybe Florent. What? Oh, jeez. High to north. What on earth happened? Okay. Anyways, Whitlock now. Gives the hands to 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Oh, McDonald missed that one. Florent. Pinned. Wait, what? What? What on earth happened? Was it not holding the ball? Hey? Okay, we'll take. What on earth happened there? Was that not holding the ball? That was the most obvious holding the ball I've seen tonight. Okay, I'll take it. Well, we'll see here on the replay. Don't tell me that was play on. That's an absolute howler. Well, mark inside 50 here to Joel. Everyone was confused on the ground. Joel Amartey, can he guide this one home? No, he can't. Unlucky. Oops, sorry, I gave a point to North by accident. Call now short to Parker. It must have slipped high or something. I don't know. Because I think I heard a whistle, so it might have been a high. Anyway, the North here from the kick in. Looking like they've got a bit of space. 𝐿𝑑𝑢 now. It's about this kick. Can they find a target? Scott's in a bit of patch of grass. Do they want to go deep to Darling here? Oh, geez. Gives it a bit of a ride, but picked off from 𝐼𝐵. On the goal line. Just joined us. 5 goals, 333. 11 goals, 672. It's been a good third quarter. A little risky kick from 𝐼𝐵, but geez, just works to Roberts. And now short to Jordan. Looking like we still want to bite off the corridor here. But instead, we'll just use the width out wide here. Got some uncontested options all over. Lloyd, another mark. He's been racking up the footy tonight. 2 goals from stoppage in this third term. I don't think North have got a goal this third quarter. Wicks now in the corridor. Should find 𝐼𝐵. And now can take the game on here. Who can he find? Maybe another mark. Oh, out the back here. Chance for Joel. I'll pick up the ball, son. Oh, it's a bit tricky for him. Got the kick away. Got the kick away. Nah, but they get it out here, North. But bad kick. 𝐼𝐵 again. Oh, it's looking good. And now goes and finds all alone Will Hayward. 𝐵𝐵. Oh, bloody wrong one. 𝐵𝐵, baby. Good stuff. You know, this is what exactly I said in the tipping video. I think just if you North just give it away in poor positions, we got to make. We should make them pay. All right, come on, Hayward. Could he kick his fourth here? This would be something special. Can he guide this home? Kicks on its way. Looks lovely. We're putting together a beautiful third term here. 12th goal. And if we have a look at this, the score worm here, 2 points to 4 goals won. And we've been really good at the source too. I feel like we're looking great in the stoppage. And again, it's just throughout ball movement. Another goal for front half turnover. So we'll have to see.
Making you pay when you turn the footy over, and conversely, the Kangaroos, who are still in a development phase, I'm a little disappointed in them tonight, Brownie, to be perfectly honest. I think their skill level, I thought and hoped that their skill level would be better than what we're seeing at the moment, and maybe that's down to
18 to 6. There you go. I mean, we just said that. We've been good off the front half intercepts. We've got 18 to 6 in our favour. And another inside 50 here. McLean, just pushes him over. Gives a hands to 𝐼𝐶leary. Can he get on the score sheet? Oh, unlucky. Puts it wide. Tom Powell now in the back pocket. Percentage booster could be on the cards. Really putting the hammer down here. Oh, geez, Darling. From 3 deep. $7.54 till 3/4 time. Darling now goes and just chips it out on the wing here to Hanson Jr. Not 15 here to Scott. Now goes inside 50. Oh, Heaney back there. Oh, jeez. He did play on, to be fair, Heaney. Blakey now to Tommy Mack. No, sorry, that's McLean. Normal sub members turn on notifications. Yes, for sure. Yeah. Always appreciative for the lads who, no matter if you're a sub or not. Oh, Warner should be marking that for footy. But here we go. He's got a bit of pace on him. Corridor kick works to Florent. This is where we've been good. And another inside 50. Joel requires a lot of him here. Brings it to ground. Corey, wrap him up, son. Good tackle. Have we gone well, Pilot. Up the game. Good to hear. Swans man, North man. 450 stoppage here. Marty hits it down. Florent had his arms up. So maybe Pryor was there, but tackled basically right away. So umpire's ball. Papley Mack and ending up there. So J Mack, 2 more games after, 1 more game of suspension after this one. Okay, free here to 𝐼𝐶leary. Oh, jeez. Not good there from Whitlock. Row bottom intercepts with these. And Amati grabs it. Jeez, we've killed them with these front half intercepts tonight. This is where we're good. And, I mean, geez, North's ball skills have continued to deteriorate as this game's gotten on a little bit. They're looking sharp early on. But they're just slowly fading out of this contest as we speak. I mean, that's just, yeah, too easy there. I mean, Larky's been thrown back in defence. Right, Joel Amani, can he slot this through? No, he's brought his shooting boots tonight, Joel. He's got goal number 4. Yeah, he's interesting, Amani. I think just because of the club he plays for. Look, he has his deficiencies, and there's been a lot of negative noise around him over the time, especially a bit last year. But over 40 goals last year, I think is a great figure, especially for a side that gets a lot of even goal contributors. Start the year well. You know, the goal, obviously, to win it last 2 weeks ago as well. Bit of a quiet game against Brisbane, though. I think that's just what you're going to get with Joel. It can be a bit of an inanimate carbon rod. We're into the 8. Oof, very nice. Long season, long season. I mean, as I say, I don't look at the ladder until, at least with these early buys, till round 6. Because, you know, you got to wait for every team to bloody have their buys and crap. Okay, so Whitlock's come off. Ah, geez. Had the turnover and now he's off. Maybe back to the 2s for him. Not trying to be a prick or anything, but, you know, he did some okay things, but looked a bit lost sometimes. And 𝐵𝐼𝐶 bubbles, baby. Come on, McLean, rove this. Here we go. Through the middle of the ground. Jeez, we're carving up here. Campbell. Come on, Pete. Oh, here we go. Pistol Pete time. What can he do? Oh, clever. Florent now. Florent now, deep entry. Can he find Dosser? Oh, Cherry back there. Couldn't take it. Oh, geez. Bit of a rare fumble there from 𝐼𝐶 now. 𝐸𝐴𝐥𝐝. Back here to 𝐼𝐶. And they're just a bit lost here, North. Trying to find an exit, but can't at the moment. And 𝐴FL again from 𝐼𝐵𝐼. Jeez, he's been good. Oh, no, it's really excited by this pick last year, 𝐼𝐵𝐼. Pick 41, I think it was. And as soon as I heard his name, I'm like, oh, we've actually taken the 𝐬𝐵𝐵 kid. It's a play we didn't need. We don't need halfback flankers, but no, he's looking good. He just looks composed. And he's having a nice game. What's his numbers at the moment? 17 touches. Oh, geez. I mean, 10 marks, to be fair. So his numbers are a bit inflated. But to be fair, a few of them are intercept marks. So. Oh, lovely tap from Grundy to 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐻𝐛ey on a platter. 𝐻𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐛ey. Geez, we're really starting to cook with some grease now. This is getting a bit ugly. Currently 52 points the margin. Come on, Tommy 𝐻𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐛ey. Can he go here? Oh, this will swing back. Deserves a goal. I've loved this chasing efforts tonight. And we get our 14th. This is quite the third term. Oh, man. This is refreshing watch, eh? Refreshing watch. I mean, for North, it's basically the same old. It's disappointing. They're looking good in the first term. But, you know, that first half, 22 points, I felt like it could have been up by more. You could just tell the golf in skill level from both sides, and it's really now started to become evident in this third term. We've really gotten away with this one. I'll give him some, I need to update some emojis, eh? Yeah, no, it's refreshing for Cindy, but, you know, let's see how we go the fourth quarter. Nah, he deserves a go, 𝐻𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 Oh, baby. Grundy hit down. No, Cleary pinned. Oh no, okay, free this way. Did he get him high? I thought it was an incorrect disposal. Cleary now getting some midfield time. That's good to see. Oh, geez, Heaney, watch out. Jeez, how did 𝐓𝐡𝐞 miss that tackle? That's actually shit house from him, to be honest. Daniel mops up, back to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. So Hardeman on the ground as the sub. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now chips it out wide. Anson Jr. Short now to Scott.
Now, Howie, they've given up 5 marks from opposition kicks here, the North in this quarter.
Hamling 1-on-1. Nah, Darling too strong. Got front position. Come on, let's keep him goalless for this quarter. Darling now to Colby. This man makes me nervy when he kicks inside 50. He's good. Deep kick, Curtis. Oh, Parker's going to get another. No, bloody hell. It's got 2. North 6th.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of that. The ball's gone from one end of the ground to the other for North Melbourne on offence. That time they get it through, a little bit of luck. You see him hit the scoreboard look back. And any time 𝐴𝐥𝐿 has been able to get that ball, I feel like something's happened. But Sydney's defence all across the board has been outstanding. We've spoken about it several times throughout the game.
Well, as soon as I say let's have a goalless quarter, make them have a goalless quarter, we concede. So I should shut up. Barker's got his second. Jeez, I mean, we let him loose there for the goal. Rubbed it nicely, dribbled it home. 2:46 here to play. Margin's 52 points. 20 touches, 2 goals, 2 inside 50s. Mostly on the ball tonight. Oh, nice tap there from LDU. Now 𝐓𝐶𝐞 wallops it inside 50 here. 𝐼𝐶 mops it up beautifully. How about that? With the one paw. Love him. Anyway, oh geez, we've got them out the back here, Jordan.
So there's Lynn Davies-Uniacke in the first half. Harry 𝐓𝐴 goes nuts, so he rolls over. 𝐓𝐴's had 7 touches. Here's the injury for
Oh yeah, that's no good. 𝐓𝐴 just it's a good tackle from 𝐸℧𝐿𝐴, but yeah, Jai does not look good. Yeah, he's limping off. He's had his injury woes and soft tissue problems. Oh, James Jordan. Now this lad deserves a goal. Can he kick it? I reckon he can. Ooh, unlucky. 8 points away from the ton. 90 seconds till 3/4 time. Go the Bloods. Yes, nah. He's it's been a good game, mate. Hanson Jr. That was clever. Down the line now. Blakey with the spoil. Off hands. 𝐵𝐼𝐶. Imagine if 𝐵𝐼𝐶 played for a big Vic club though. I mean, he'd be getting talked about so much more. I expect to see much social media praise about this lad after the game. Oh hell, mate, bloody hell, you up and about here? You're on the pints or something, mate. 𝐵𝐼𝐶 again, he just keeps on working. Bloody hell, he's having some sort of a game. Shame he's too young for the Rising Star, and he finds Chad. Bloody hell. Fucking hell, like, oh, he's just everywhere. And Campbell goals. Jeez, what a night this is turning out to be. No, sorry, Chad goals. Jeez, this is turning out to be a good game. 𝐵𝐼𝐶 is clean. Chad the Star. Oh, loving it, mate. Jeez, is that 𝐵𝐼𝐶 is our team high disposal good. He's got 20 touches. Fucking hell. And there it is, 3/4 time. What a quarter of football, eh? We have absolutely belted North in this third term. Fucking hell, he's actually looking just good. I mean, it's easy to overreact, but he's just doing the fundamentals so well, 𝐵𝐼𝐶. Clean and composed.
Here's to those who have a crack at ignoring the GPS and taking their own shortcut. Pop it in reverse, mate. These mammals had a crack at
Okay, well, 3/4 time. And we lead by a hefty margin. This is, yeah, masterclass this quarter. North just look done here. Skill levels really dropped off. Our front half intercept game's been damaging. I think it was 18-6 halfway through the third, and we've just belted off that. And now we're starting to get some really good goals from the back half. So our ball movement, it's looking sharp. I felt we'd really start to improve in this area. We've started off a bit shaky. And to be fair, I think North's defence has been a struggling point too. Like their defensive intent has really slipped away, and we've gotten some really quite easy coast-to-coast goals. 41-29 inside 50s, plus five clearances. Stoppage game, very good at the start of the third, winning it in and under really well. We're now winning we've now squared the ledger with 9 centre clearances apiece. We're getting better in that at half time, so that's good to see. Okay, sorry about that, lads. Just had to message somebody. But yeah, really good quarters, we've just said. Yeah, we've just turned up another gear. I think the ball movement's been exquisite. But yeah, this is sort of the expense of North. I think they've really loved their colours the second half. They've barely looked great in the pressure game. We've been able to move the ball pretty easily, to be honest. But hey, the front half intercept game, we've really capitalised off well. This is what we did say, well, what I said in the tipping video. I think if North just turn it over in bad spots, we'll make them pay. Nick Blake is doing a good job of Nick 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐞. Yeah, no, it's been a bit of everybody, mainly just 𝐸𝐼𝐶𝐞, to be honest. Doing it, and then Hamlin got the switch over in the second term. But yeah, 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐞, this is very quiet. Usually doesn't. When was the last time he's gone goalless? Maybe not long ago. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's been pretty quiet. Unlike him, usually dominates us. So that's sort of handy. He's having himself a bit of a quiet game. Awesome performance. Back to the 2024. Yeah, it's a bit of fun AFL legend. But yeah, at the same time, I think North have been a real disappointment. But this is good. You know, hey, at the start, heading into this week, and respectfully so, a lot of people had North winning this game. Like, they felt, you know, they could win this. And even I felt they were a very good chance. But I still backed us. I think with the players we've got out there, we can win. But, you know, depth's getting tested. But yeah, no, looking schmick. After being outscored by 16 points in the first half from stoppage, the Sydney midfield went to work in the third quarter, winning 10 clearances to 3. As we said, especially the first 10 minutes, clearance work was excellent. And we kicked 3 goals, 1-0 from the stoppage. So that's good to see. And yeah, Grundy, I think Grundy's been outstanding. He's really getting the better of Cherry now on these hit-outs. 4 hit-outs to advantage and 2 clearances. And he's, again, not really much on the scoreboard, but I think his inside work's been great. 18 touches, 9 contested, 6 clearances, and that's game high.
That's what happens. 10-3. Scores from stoppage. All of a sudden goes Sydney's way. North Melbourne can't win a stoppage. You can't score from stoppage. Where do you turn to from there if you're a North Melbourne player? Forward half intercept. So pressure on. 5 zip. Can't move the footy from one end of the ground to the other, Brownie. Uncontested marks that quarter, 39-23. Can't get any pressure on the opposition. That's why you give up 6 goals to 1, 7 goals to 1.
And that's an extremely high number, 8-1. 8 marks inside 50 for the quarter, so Sydney've averaged that for the game this season. But, look, Sydney have been really impressive. I've been impressed. The game's starting to come together under a new coach in 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐞. Obviously, a challenging start to the season, but also North's a bit disappointing as well. Just some of the really poor mistakes, just the ability to compete and fight around pressure around the contest. The pressure's really dropped off gas, so need something here. Need to at least win the quarter, walk away with something.
Laddams and Cherry in the ruck to get things underway. Final term. Super Saturday Live. Another clearance. Away the Swans.
Okay, sorry about that, lads. Just had to quickly text my folks. Anyways, 4th term underway. Sorry, I've just need to put the phone away. Okay, so centre clearance, 450 stoppage. Oh, jeez. We've subbed Chad. Bloody hell. When do you see that? Has Chad ever been subbed? LDU spinning in a tackle. Back here to Hardiman. Jeez, now Heaney's on his hands and knees. Simpkin back out there. That's good to see. So no, like, major injury for him. You know, so 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐞's on the ball. When can we see 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶 get a full game? Well, here's a good opportunity. A full quarter. Yeah, it's just hard to break into. Like, yeah, he had his chance in opening round, and he's just a real letdown. Yeah, it's interesting, 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶. I think his inside work like that, you know, his inside stuff can be a little bit hazy, and it's just what he does on the outside. Like, I still think he lacks the top end engine. He's just a bit of a one-trick pony, really. But, you know, we still want to rally around him, of course. Okay, here he is, 𝐿𝐼𝐶 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐶. And he's a bit like Rowbottom with his kicking. Does a lot of it in VFL where he just, you know, bit of the old dump kicks. Laddams presents and give it to 𝐵ICE. Oh, he's not done yet. Go for goals. Go Rolls. Go Rolls. No, go for goals. Go for goals instead, mate. What you doing? Oh, nah. Nah, we'll take that.
No one's put inside 50 more than him on the ground. In fact, no one's got close to him. And the off-the-ball kick, off-the-line kick.
Forward straight. He's as a forward. I'm getting in his pocket during the week.
Bice again. He's just... it's just a breath of fresh air. Someone new comes in and he's really taking his opportunity as well. Hanley. Unlucky. Should be kicking that.
Yeah, well, Tristan Sherry worked hard to get down into the hole to give some support, but then they just used Adams on the way through there.
I mean, when they settle down a bit, like this is basically a training drill stuff. Like, you know, North have obviously checked out a little bit here.
Or wants someone to come towards him.
Darling, oh jeez.
Darling takes
Okay, now it took a nasty one.
marble turf. There it is. There's a big old divot there.
Bloody hell.
There used to be a sand pit here. Now he's long ago.
Be careful saying things like that. Took a broadcast
Now
on
Scott.
stations like that back in the day, Brownie.
Oh, yes.
Is it the Simpkin? Takes it over.
Different owners now, I think, too, Brownie. Okay. Have they now? Sherry, Ladhams.
Jordan now extracts out to Roberts to Ladhams.
Ladhams again.
Graham really needs to be better. Yeah, no, you could see this, like that divot that happened with bloody Darling. That was nasty. Anyway, work it nicely here from the stoppage. Out wide here, Florent to Campbell. Might be pinned here, but no, he's done well to evade. Just out wide here to Tommy McCartan. Heaney's inside 50 here. We'll go to the pocket instead for Joel. In front there was Logue. Hardiman taking the good tackle from Warner. Umpire's ball.
It's been a fair difference, especially the second half goes the territory for.
I don't really go to the Gold Coast show. I haven't been there. I think I've only ever been there once. Thanks for the suggestion anyway.
You're actually getting flogged on the scoreboard and you've been in the tackling as well, so I think that meant Alistair Clark's and he's disappointed with North Melbourne's ability to pressure the opposition.
North have the Gold Coast.
Yeah, let down for North tonight. Again, I just think their pressure's been a letdown. I think, are they losing the tackles? Yeah, losing it by 3. LDU now. Oh, breaks a tackle. And out to Costanti. Drops the mark. Oh, should be taking that. Lloyd. Jeez, he's been good. Warner tackled. Campbell taken over.
Just compare that Lloyd effort there to the way that he refused to concede ground on the way out, and how easy it is for Sydney to find a free man with their North Melbourne opponent who just gives them 10 or 15 metres. And Jake Lloyd said no, we're 60 points up, and he just closed out and scored and got out of bounds and stays inside 450. There's the difference in a nutshell.
10-goal margin. Heaney doesn't really have possession.
Oh, 𝐼𝐶𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 gets a goal. Just spits out to him. On the board. Beautiful.
Okay, so this is the end result, Brownie, and this is, you know, if the Kangaroo fans are going, why? Well, this is the difference. The goal in the end.
So it's another goal from a stoppage. Let's see this again.
We end up getting a stoppage as a result,
Heaney, like,
and the goal gets scored.
I mean, yeah, didn't really have pride, but yeah, the ball just spilled out. 𝐼𝐿 challenged his way through and goals.
The ball's coming out of their defensive half. You don't kick this.
Yeah, well, that's just too easy again.
Lloyd doesn't make a decision to go, no, you know what? Despite being 10 goals down,
𝐼𝐿.
bust my guts and get a fist in. I won't get a stat, right? You know,
The boy from Mossman Park in WA.
just give him a fist in and get the ball out of bounds. And that's the play there. Ball stays in the half. They get a goal as a result.
That's a team defence with Spain going all throughout the call.
Well, margin is real
Wingers have pushed out.
ballooned out now, 66 points. Ladhams hits it down. Nice hit out to 𝐼𝐿. Oh, geez, took a bit too long and coughs it up. Powell flips it out here to Cherry. Falls over. Powell back here now to Hardiman. Oh, geez, ref. Geez, Sheasel fumbled a little bit tonight. Even when you got your star plays fumbling. Nice Parker finds Powell. And now they can get one inside 50 here, North. Zerha almost. Blanky, bit of a fumble. Costanti to Scott. Now to Zerha. Oh, he's got to watch out. Bang, Will Hayward. Oh, how about that? Even when we're up by 66 points, he's still putting in the defensive efforts. Oh, geez, 𝐼𝐿𝐴 𝐿𝐴 is going to bloody loathe him tonight. Now Riley Bice. Jordan now. Back to Corey Warner. Stepping ball. Oh, geez, that's actually not a bad gather from 𝐼𝐿𝐴, but it's out in the full anyway.
Try to reset quickly. 𝐶𝐿𝐴 probably been north best to Tucker. 𝐸𝐴
𝐶𝐿𝐴.
to Harry. LD has to wait. Slick hands back to 𝐸𝐴.
Colby now. Nice stabbing ball for 𝐶𝐿𝐴.
4 touches in the chain.
It's impressive kick 𝐸𝐴, isn't it? It's been on display a few times today. And just get the ball in these boys' hands, especially in the front half, North Melbourne.
Harry 𝐶𝐿𝐴 now.
Comp's history.
Towards the pocket.
10 years of age.
Good sport from Hamling. Been good.
Clear and kick.
Oh, geez, that's a dangerous spoil. That's now spilt past the North defender. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 taking the tackle. Jordan just got the hands out. Soccer forward from 𝐼𝐿𝐴 to Tucker. And they'll go back here.
Little Adams has looked like a big version Nick 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 at times today. He's really to get down and he take a couple of kicks that you didn't normally expect from the big fella.
Out of the 50. Oh, Blakey. It's gone past him here. Now Nick Larkey's got to pick it up, be clean. 𝐵𝐶𝐴𝐿𝐴. Back here to Larkey. Rampy. Crunching tackle. Well done. Defensive efforts continue to be a good sight to see here, late.
Buy into the team defence and offensively, obviously, they've been able to cash in and get rewarded, guys.
11 goals up, Brownie. They're playing this like they're 2 points behind the grand final. The pressure they're
Lukey Parker now snap from the pocket.
Snaps it back around the face.
And it's the point post. Boundary throw. Well, can shit on 𝐼𝐶𝐿𝐴 Swannies, but yeah, nah, for sure, mate. Great defence. Yeah, it's been, especially in the first half, we just looked really well set and well drilled. Yeah, you could see North just racking up the uncontested junk. They couldn't really find much of a pathway through.
Still some serious names to come back into this Sydney side as well. Stevens.
one of them, Gerald Bill.
You could argue there's several
Ball gone out.
players in the best 22. You go through the names, Taylor Adams,
So, yeah, no, I haven't been out to a game. Well, I mean, obviously, the last game was the grand final.
Goulden, as you spoke about, 𝐸𝐿𝐴, Mills, the captain. Pretty handy players there, boys.
Left-footed, Errol Goulden just running along the wing, and they just picked up Riley Bice just to come in and left foot run along the outer wing from half back.
Well, Gary Lyons loving Riley Bice at least, so he'll talk about him quite a bit on 360, you think? Oh, Hayward again. Bang, good tackle.
Great game, 𝐸𝐴𝐴. Had a fantastic evening. He's kicked 4 goals, hard work, super hard.
Hurt himself with the tackle there. He went as hard as he possibly could despite the scoreline. 𝐶𝐿𝐴 Grundy to do it again. 𝐶𝐿𝐴 front spot.
Sure, he hits it down. Powell,
Hasn't quite had the impact
Cleary,
he's had so far this season.
Roy bottom
Cleary,
into 𝐿𝐴𝐴. Josh have been good from the stoppage, especially his second half. How about his hands? Gussie now. Oh, yeah, I bet that's a bit of a 𝐿𝐴𝐴 kick, non-preferred, no good. Belly has it. Right foot. He's chasing 𝐵𝐶𝐴𝐴 here. Well done.
He's tried hard all night.
Oh, that's rough. That's not insufficient intent. All right, well, Blakey will get the ball on centre wing.
Blakey having just kicked down the line. Lowe's in best position. Amati with the spoil.
Marty, good spoil. 𝐿𝐴𝐴 against 𝐿 50 again. Makes a hack of it, though. Stevens picks it off.
Dylan Stevens. Sends it without a side. McDonald now Coleman.
There's a bouncer, big man. Dropped
Coleman now inboard to Stevens. Dishes it out to 𝐸𝐴𝐴. Now wide here to Hanson Jr.
to Hanson Jr.
Takes a bounce. Over the top.
The overlap to 𝐸𝐴𝐴. Ran to a brick wall in Bice.
Good pick up from Tommy Mac Roberts to 𝐸𝐴𝐴.
They'll do it all again.
Oh, geez, yeah, that can be 𝐸𝐴𝐴's kick sometimes. A bit of the side of the boot, but Hayward. I mean, geez, it's just like, look at this. It's just missed tackles. constantly chasing our tails, North, just when we move the footy.
Taking the foot off. Sorry, Dwayne, haven't taken the foot off, have they?
Wicks.
Not for a second here. Working as hard defensively as they are offensively.
59 points at three-quarter time after a 7-goal-to-1 terms. Extended out to 66 points. The way it's going, could be a few more yet. 𝐴𝐷𝐼, who's kicked 4, taps it down to the advantage of 𝐴𝐷𝐼. Captain tonight, James by hand, 𝐓𝐡𝐞
Bottom, nicely done. Carving through the middle of the ground. Jakey Lloyd now. He deserves a snag. Goes from 50. Oh, almost. You love it when you see Jake Lloyd kick a goal, but Stevens there on the line. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now out wide here to 𝐼𝐶 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Power now out wide. Now to McDonald. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. Snapping ball around the corner. Well, let's sit here. Curtis over the top. They've got an option. 𝐵𝐶𝐤 will mark. And they got the overlap.
This evening, 𝐵𝐶𝐤 on the Swans list for 2 years, didn't get a game there. This game 4, and every game this year since joining North. 𝐵𝐶𝐤 and he coming together from the Swans.
𝐵𝐶𝐤 now. Kicks on its way. Misses. Lacks a bit of polish. Yeah, die night for North. I mean, what's there to like from tonight from North's point of view? They've just really been uncompetitive in this second half. Tommy Mack, good mark. But I've just liked how well drilled we've looked tonight. I thought we set up defensively superbly well. We sort of forced them into having to build up the play a little bit slower. We were alert and, just stopping their key forwards. Like, that was the big thing I felt. Larky usually has big games. Thought McCartan and Millican have been, not Millican, Hamling, sorry. It's just usually muscle memory when you say McCartan and Millican. But yeah, the key defender's been excellent. Campbell spins in a tackle. Grundy just slaps it out. Goes in again. Now 𝐵𝐶𝐤. To Simpkin. Out wide here to Stevens. No, just wait out this year, old mate. Too early to think about trades, in my opinion. Oh, piss off. Fucking 50 for nothing. I think the most important thing, though, for the trade period is obviously getting these pick swaps. Oh, geez, back kick. Because, there's Max King, Carmichael as well, and Noel Chamberlain too. They're 3 Swans Academy lads that looking like they're going to be taken in the national draft. Max King, with his upside, could be anything. He could be high up there this year if he has a good carnival. Yeah, so no, this will give us some confidence against the Pies for next week. Rampy taps it out here to 𝐵𝐼𝐶. Keeps on ticking this man. I mean, yeah, it's just uncontested stuff galore forward of the ball. Jordan now sets it up. And, almost McLean. Combing out here to Daniel. Out to Simpkin. Finds Cherry. Next week, obviously, the Pies and Swannies Friday night. And then, I'll see what else there is. Maybe the Thursday game too. I think that's... I think it's Adelaide v... Who are the Crows playing next week? Yeah, no, it's going to be a big one for sure, as a Trump fan. Keen, though. But no, happy tonight, This is... bound to be a tough test, so it's just nice to really play a good four-quarter effort. I know North have been disappointing, but you know, this is what we want to see. We want to see that we're still, you know, a good football team. That shows its class. Not a great kick there. Cleary is unable to get that one. Oh, Campbell goes in again. Good stuff. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴 Yeah, I might do that game. Roberts now off hands, off the shank kick. How much they go to? Just go back here to Lloyd. Back here to Rampy. It's had a great game, Lloyd.
It has been an uncontested game. Both teams have taken, well, Sydney have taken 100 uncontested marks and North have taken 99.
Daniel now. Corridor kick, that's nice. To Powell, now to 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Yeah, this game's just been a lot more of a free-flowing on this final quarter. 𝐼𝐶𝐞 now to Parker. Now goes inside 50. Deep ball. Oh, 𝐵ICE again. Just falls in his lap. Wow. And we're winning the intercept marking numbers too. When do we ever win that? We're watching the game live strip. Yeah, no, sounds good, Cheryl. Essendon fan, it's been 25 years now. No, bloody, you know, as a Swannies man, I do have to be grateful that you know, at least I've witnessed a premiership in my lifetime. But yeah, to be fair, for a lot of sides, the droughts do continue. I mean, I wouldn't really call ours a drought of 13 years, but 4 losses in a decade's a bit of a stitch up. Jeez, he just keeps on going, 𝐵ICE. Pick 41 in the draft. You know, I think we've been. What's with players falling down up on the ground? I've been seeing that all night. Like one-on-ones plays falling over. Jesus Christ. I think 𝐵ICE is going to get best on ground, to be honest. Heaney now can he get the pick up? He can't quite. 𝐿𝐴 and brought here to Parker. And now to Daniel. Oh, kick's no good. Corey Warner now. Can go deep to a one-on-one. 𝐷OSSA in the prime spot. Good spoil from Comben. A lot of Norths fans left the game. You can see the empty seats. Out wide to 𝐼𝐶𝐞. Down the line, it's going to be part of Mark. Oh, Zava, hot take, 𝐵ICE. This might be a bad trade on North's half. Yeah, that's the what pick was that? That was the Dylan Stevens trade, was it? I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it? Eh? I don't know. Do you know the exact details? Not because I think we had one of the picks Parker trade. Was it? Yeah, okay. I'll have to have a look on Draft Guru and double check. Let's have a look now. Luke Parker, Draft Guru. Draft Guru is a great website, by the way, lads. You can see like sort of the in-depth trade information. McLean now, back to Caden Cleary. Dishes over the top of the Laddams. Go for goals, son. Centering ball, Hanley. Good boy. Wow, we actually drafted 𝐵ICE with Costanti. No, he actually spot on. Wow. How about that, eh? Tom Adderley now. Gets a second. He's had a good night.
Yeah, very good. Great to see. Boss has got most of the attention, certainly from us boys up here, but good to see Hanley get on the board as well. They'll be looking, there's opportunities when senior players are not out there. There could be 7 or 8 Sydney players, probably the best 22 but not out there through injuries. So opportunities for the younger ones. What's your depth like on the list? Yeah, you're going to be needed late in the season when the whips are cracking, pushing into finals. You need to know what you've got to go to in replacement of injured players. They've shown some good signs.
9 goal to 1 second half. So go in at half time. Just before half time, it's 15 points. 𝐴𝐵 kicks that goal late. So the contest is on, and they just split it open 9 to 1 in the second half. And turned the clearance game back round on its head. So they're knowing all aspects of the game. And it has been as impressive for Sydney as it has disappointing for the way that the Kangaroos have just.
All right, in the middle we go again. Jordan to row bottom. Just gets the kick away. Cleary, a good tackle. Geez, the tackling's been good tonight.
And it's a pretty big reality check for the Kangaroos too. And now have to go to work. They've got the Gold Coast Suns are as hot as any team in the competition for gather round. So just a lack of pressure, lack of intensity after half time.
Row bottom now, extracts it out.
They've given this Sydney side.
Simpkin stepping.
Now to Hardiman.
Winds one forward.
It's a good grab from T-Mac. It's going well, footy flicks. Now wide now, Florent.
We know he can play there. He's one of the star key defenders in the competition.
But no, he's been really good the last 2 weeks, Tom. Oh, that's just shit from Florent. He's been good the last fortnight, Tommy Mark. I thought he, conceded obviously the bulk amount of goals on 𝐼𝐴𝐶, but he had some great wins himself. I thought it was a really good battle. And there we go, Larky. Okay, he can get some junk here. Bet on this, $1.70, Swans easy dub. Oh, very nice, James. Good punt, mate. Not really a punter myself, but good stuff.
Great story, Howie, in the AFL, on the AFL website about he hasn't had much of a chance to put into action today, his goal kicking routine.
Article by 𝐼𝐵 saying anyone that's kicked more than 200 goals, he is the #1 accuracy in the history of the game at 74.6%. We're going to try and bring out the stat when he's trying to kick it from where he is.
Anyway, Larky. Oh, he's straight at it. There we go. Gets a bit of junk. Oh, what a night. What a night. Just refreshing. Refreshing to get a big win. Confidence boosting, percentage boosting win.
Says in the article too, said that Nick actually likes kicking from that side, which is, you wouldn't have thought that, bringing right foot out to the boundary. It's just because he's got that left-right curl. Just follow this here.
See our time. How long's left? I think it's about 3 minutes or something. But second half, yeah, disappointing. Their pressure's just completely and utterly dropped off. Again, just mistake prone in the back half. Minute 50. 46. 11. So yeah, the sort of performance we needed, Heading into this week, it was, a lot of build-up on North, and I felt like we were sort of, the team that was kicked to the curb a wee bit. Not really much conviction and confidence on for us heading into this game. And to be fair, I thought it'd be close as well. I'd still backed us to win. 50 here, sorry, Roberts. Can go for goals here. Matty Roberts for a bit of junk. But just what we wanted. I thought we were well drilled tonight. Set up well behind the ball. Didn't really give North many easy avenues to goal. Like, yeah, they got that goal from, an end-to-end movement. But, it happens. Can't be absolutely flawless. But, yeah, kicking really good tonight. Strike right from the get-go. I thought the ball skills were good. And, yeah, really struck our groove as the game's gotten on. And Matty Roberts gets a goal. Take that. Tandy. Good stuff for him, buddy. I'll take that. Yeah, no, it's empty quite a bit. Good to know we didn't lose the Sydney side from last year. Still there. Oh, yeah, you know, I still think we'll be around the mark to push for a final spot. But, yeah, I just don't think we'll be that absolute top-liner side like last year. We just don't have the absolute maximum damage like last year. I don't think he's at his best anymore from what we've seen so far this year. Obviously missing Goulden too. But I think so far this year, I think we've defended pretty well. We look fairly well drilled. You know, there's still, like, opening round was all a bit of a mess. I thought our, you know, defensive intent was a letdown, but it's improved as the weeks have gotten on. There's lucky goals. You know, started well against the line, but they're just a class outfit, to be fair. It's just, you know, I thought our midfield really faded out of that one, unfortunately. And, you know, they're good opponents, the Hawks and the Lions. And 0-2, we get the win against the Dockers. Both teams fairly ugly, but we found a way to win. And that win against the Dockers could kickstart something. And now, yeah, flexing the muscles tonight. And, yeah, Larky now gets his chunk after, yeah, getting absolutely shut on, to be honest. Like, Jesus, he was pretty well beaten. Ball in the middle again. Grundy hits it down to Rowbottom. Spin move. Breaks the tackle. Out to Campbell. 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐴 now. Maybe for a second or sets it up. Ooh, almost to McLean. Gets the kick away low. Maybe chance one more here. Common comes crashing through. Only gives it right to Florent. And he can have a shot after the siren in here. What has been a mighty performance from the mighty Swannies. A bit expected of us tonight. Needed to head in. A critical performance. This needed to be tonight to get a win, and we've ticked the boxes, I thought. Just some of our class from last year really showed with some of our ball movement, and Florent after the siren doesn't make the distance. And Adams just tries a bit of a scorpion kick there. No score, and there we go. Swannies moved to 2-2, and as for North, well, that's just a disheartening performance. Started all right, brought the heat early on, but couldn't withstand it for 4 quarters. I think the class of the Swannies really came to the fore tonight. Ball movement, great. And now Parker getting the hugs at full time. But really happy with that performance. You know, I don't want to get carried away or anything, but no, you got to celebrate the big wins like that. That should give us now a bit of confidence the next few weeks and a bit of a morale booster. You know, I'm going to be obviously facing North next week. Collingwood next week. But yeah, really happy with that. Front half intercepts was the damaging part really in the third quarter. Just you know, able to force turnover and really execute well in the first quarter as well. We kicked I think 4 goals already off turnover, so it was just our Swannies' performance as old really. And got to work in the midfield. That was promising. When the game was somewhat in the balance, I felt like we were still fairly in control at half-time. Yeah, just really, really effective from stoppage with 3-0, and in the end, belted them with inside 50. It's just a one-sided affair in the end. And yeah, not really much to cheer about in that final term. It was a fairly just, it was like kick to kick basically. Just a bruise-free game, really. But yeah, no, defensively great. We sort of, you know, I didn't allow them to move the footy really quickly through the guts, and forced them to go a bit slower than probably what they would have liked. And when they went inside 50, I thought we defended well. We were neat. And yeah, really, really happy with that performance. Looking at some of the stats, Hayward outstanding. Defensive pressure elite, and just poses a great forward target. He's struggled with that so far this year, and we needed him tonight. Grundy, I thought, was outstanding. His hit-out work was exquisite, and you know, 23 hit-outs for Cherry, 21 for Grundy. I thought Grundy got the better of him, to be honest, with his hit-out work. He was, yeah, very good. Hayden McLean also with a goal to his name. Peter Adams, I think the tandem ruck's working okay, to be honest. I think 𝐼𝐵's stuff in the ruck was pretty good. Thought his follow-up work was all right, and I think we've just got to persist with him as the dual ruck setup. I think he probably deserves to stay in, and poses a decent option up forward. Some of his ground level stuff was pretty good, and obviously his shot after the siren at half time we shall forget about. Intercept possessions, yeah, 𝐵𝐵ce with 9. Really good game. Just does the simple things and the fundamentals so well. That's what I really liked about it. Got a good kick on him and a few intercept marks. So a complete performance from him. Nick Blakey with 7 intercept possessions. Lloyd with 6. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 was really good. I thought on 𝐼𝐵. And then obviously I think, yeah, 𝐸𝐷 made a bit of a switch onto him. They seem to switch a little bit from watching the game as it fared on. Yeah, no, happy with that. North Room, perfect tips. Oh, sorry to hear it, Zane. Thoughts on 22? Yeah, no, obviously just mentally weak performances, Cheryl, mate. Favourite player? Oh, Matty Roberts. Oh, geez, now 𝐵𝐵ce is getting the post-match presser. It's all about him, mate, tonight. Yeah, how good, eh? It's a good story, too. Happy with that? Very, very good story, eh? You know, this is an interesting one. You heard about him throughout last year too. He was apparently, play going very well at Werribee, and then there you go. He's gotten picked up by us, and it's interesting at the time. I was really intrigued by the pick because we didn't need a running defender. So yeah. Just give me a moment, lads. Yeah, sorry about that. I think my car's crashed here. Have a few up you, mate. Keep your family. Yeah, no, same to you, Cheryl. Nice win. Yeah, no, happy with that. Just what we needed, eh? I thought North were pretty putrid, to be honest, after half time. I mean, some of the stuff we're able to do from stoppage was just way too easy. Moving the ball with not much pressure on us. It was, a typical Swans performance, moving it nicely through the corridor. And yeah, just well drilled for 4 quarters. Applying the heat, applying the pressure. Yeah, take that. So, yeah, best on. I think I might have to go 𝐵𝐵ce. So I'll go 𝐵𝐵ce, best on. 2 votes. Like some of Heaney's stuff, but I really like Lloyd's game of the week. It was a bit of an outside game, I felt, and his use was really good and pretty neat up the ground. So I'll go him for 2, and then the 1 vote. Florent was great. I'll go Grundy. He really did well against Cherry in the ruck. He's no easy beat Tristan Cherry after what he did to Gawn, so I'll go with him. But yeah, happy with that, lads. Just what we needed. A confidence boosting and percentage boosting win. Swannies by a big one in the end, 65 points. Content with a performance like that. Starting off the season lacking a bit of that cutting edge. It was good tonight to really use the corridor well and execute well off turnover. That's where we've been a little bit weak. That's been unlike us. But yeah, dominated tonight. Dominated territory, winning the inside 50 count by 19. Best result this season. Leading the contested possession count by 4 and clearances by 8. Before tonight, the Swans had kicked 71 points in 3 games from 4 at half turnovers. Tonight they kicked 10 goals, 3. And I think we kicked, it was 4 goals off turnover in the first quarter, but already had 18 forward half intercepts halfway through the second, I'm pretty sure, halfway through the third. So, yeah, just real damaging and, forced turnovers and dangerous spots. But yeah, North putrid, honestly. They're disappointing. I thought they brought the heat early, but just fizzled out of that game way too easily. Just when they moved the footy, they didn't really have much clue. They were sort of forced to go to the wings. We forced them out there with how we defended, and they just didn't get much service from their tools. And the ground level plays, I thought Curtis was really busy, to be honest. 14 touches he had, but he kicked 2 goals. He was really getting involved. So, yeah, still let down for North, just defensively again, leaking goals. That's been their issue the past few years, just their stuff defensively. So, back to the drawing board for them. As for us, we move to 2-2, and let's might as well have a look at the ladder while we're at it. Live AFL ladder. Sorry, that's not the live ladder. Here it is. Are we in the 8? I think Tom said, yeah, we are. We're in the 8. But Saints are to play, the Dogs are to play, and Port are to play. But yeah, percentage boosting win. So we might stay in the 8 to finish off the round. We'll see. Thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. 𝐵𝐶𝐶 Beauty. Yeah, he was great. Cheers for another great stream. Yeah, no, see you in the Aussie Trump thing. Thanks for your support again, mate. Heaney was quite a bit quiet. To be honest, the thing with Heaney, I think he's been all right. He hasn't been awful, but he's just been working hard in and under. He just hasn't been able to really break free and impact like he usually is. But I thought his contested stuff was really good tonight. And he was probably one of our better players in the third quarter with what he was doing in and under. But yeah, you sort of get what you mean. Like, he's just been quiet overall because Heaney's the guy that impacts the scoreboard. I mean, how many score involvements did he have in the end? I mean, he was a guy that was averaging almost 10 a game last year. Yeah, only 3. So there you go. But, hey, big win. Just what we needed. 65 points. North usually give us a bit of trouble as well. So nice to get a big one again. And we continue a great record against them nonetheless. Probably not, to be honest, Cheryl. I don't really do much cahoots on the streams. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Carry on a little bit. But, yeah, loved it. Riley Bosch, what a play, eh? Good pickup. Thanks for tuning in, lads. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Some good games tomorrow, I feel. Let's have a quick look at them. Sorry. Yeah, so you think the Giants belt the Eagles. Port Saints interested in this one. I backed in Port for a bounce back, but you never know the Saints. And then Freo Dockers should be... Freo versus Dogs should be good. I think the Dogs are right in Perth. So, yeah, we'll see. Have a great rest of your night, lads. Thanks for tuning in. Up the Bloods. See you later.